OpenPhone automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With OpenPhone's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to coach your team and level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with OpenPhone. OpenPhone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try OpenPhone for free at openphone.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's openphone.com/free. openphone.com/FREE.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac.
Expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just going to wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
It's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
This radio show might just be my downfall, Dizzy.
Oh, no.
Is run my damn mind. I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to Senning Show. My name's John Senning. He's Dizzy. 800-771-1025. Hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. We love it when you watch the program. YouTube, 1025 The Bone. Senning Show. Get up in the chat room. Dude, I made the mistake of going back and re-looking at the live chat. Yesterday I was being mild when I said it had turned. Dude, it has soured. It turned into a cesspool overnight. The problem is these people are in here debating political, like I make it a point every day to not dive into the worst divisive conversations we could have. And these people in the chat are just arguing with each other all day long about trans rights and guns rights. And what show are you listening to? So, get in there. But, you never, I think it is what you make of it. If you want to have a good time, you'll have a good time. You want to fight with somebody, you'll be able to fight with somebody. But either way, watch us live on YouTube. But that's all really. I'm just filibustering at this point before I get to the meat and potatoes of the day.
Yeah, I got that text from you.
Dude, which it's funny because I'm about to share what happened. And I haven't fully tapped into my level of concern yet. I can tell you that my wife is mortified. I can tell you that I called. This is going to sound really effed up. You planted the seed.
Oh, me?
You planted the seed, and I'm getting there. So just give me a second. But you planted the seed when I told you something bad happened, something freaky, something creepy, something scary, something weird. At the very least, weird happened to me. You responded and said, "Is this a Trader Gator? Is this a Trader Gator bit?"
Yeah.
So I called my friend Austin.
Who knows Trader Gator?
Who knows Trader Gator personally. Very, very close. And I said, "Hey, this is impossible. But, are you working a bit here? Is there something?" And he was like, "Absolutely." First of all, I don't even know how he would do that. Trader Gator lives in New Orleans. Austin lives in LA. Either way, couldn't happen. So then I start kind of, because sometimes I'll think things are a little more dramatic than they are.
Yeah.
So I like to feel things out, and I knew my wife was freaked out. And then I started talking to people in the building. I talked to Joge for a second, who was mildly freaked out. And then I told Corey Cardinal, who was totally freaked out. And then I told John Brennan, whose look of concern was legitimate. And I don't know where I'm left on this whole thing. But today, I'll just set the stage. I like to set where my mind is in the day and stuff, just to tell the story properly. Brody is not doing good. Brody, my dog, that you've heard the long story of him being the miracle man and bouncing back when they told us he had 2 days left. Something happened yesterday, and he's in rough shape. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. So it was a long night, and it was a weird morning, and I'm just feeling what I'm feeling. And I walk out my front door to leave, to come for the day. Come here for the day, and my first step onto the earth, onto my front doormat, is directly onto this
clock
that was on my my welcome mat, I guess you would call it, whatever you call it, the mat that's outside of your front door.
That was there.
This was literally on the doormat outside of my front door.
So. And show it to the camera just to break everyone down.
If you want to see what it looks like, because we're making a spectacle of it because I have to. If something's going on in my life, and to a detriment, I've learned, since this show has started, there are people that have probably not happy with the things that I've talked about, because it's half reality show, half radio show. It's what we do here. So I don't know how much I want to post it online and all that, but if you are on, if you're on the YouTube or you're watching anywhere, this was literally, because I wasn't.
Is it moving?
It was.
Okay.
It was, and then it stopped. It was moving, and then it stopped, and now it's hold on. It is moving again. But if you're watching, I'll show it. And like I said, different responses from different people. A lot of them saying that is insanely creepy. John Brennan kind of for a second debated with me on whether he thought I should even bring this up on the air.
Oh, okay.
If there is somebody effing with me.
Yeah.
Now there's a potential clear answer here.
Yeah. Can we say it at the same time? What it is?
You say it. You say it.
Your neighbor.
Right.
He's saying your time's up, time's ticking.
That's insane, right?
Who else would it be?
And the story,
just a random.
The story is even weirder and crazier in that regard, because I walk out, I step on this clock, literally step on it, my foot lands on it, and it's a for those that didn't see it on the on the video, it's like a box.
Yeah.
when I sent the picture to Austin, he said that's a
Stop turning stuff.
yeah.
This blows up in here. I don't want to be next to you.
I was telling people in the hallway about it, and they were like, "You need to take it apart. You need to find if there's anything in it."
Anthrax, just
which I'm not I'm not sure. But when I walked out and I stepped on it, I looked down and like my brain wasn't really computing. I'm like, "What is this? Why is this clock? What? I couldn't get it." And I looked to my left, and there's my friend, my guy, getting into his car and leaving.
Right at
that exact moment. And I'm going to be honest, it took me about probably the last hour to get to a place where I think maybe he did it, because I just think it's so insane. And the irony of the fact that I didn't want to make a scene about the grass clippings because I didn't want to rile up a potential psychopath. And now it is within the realm of possibility that this man has left a large clock on my front doorstep is almost too much to comprehend.
Oh my God.
So I go in and I tell Danielle, and she's like, "What the hell? Like, what is
like when you told her, did you just go, look what I found out there? Or did you say, like, kind of, did you set it up?
I didn't really set it up. I just said, do you know what this is? Because I'm thinking like maybe there's a reason. Maybe she had it. Maybe, I don't know. I said, do you know what this is?
She's like, yeah, it's our anniversary. You forgot.
Yeah. He goes, have you ever seen it before? Because I've never seen that before in my life. Oh my and I said, well, it was on the front mat outside of the front door. And then she starts kind of freaking out. And then my brain's going, well, this guy was out there. And oddly enough, he's out there a bunch lately. He was running some sort of like weed eater outside all morning today. So in my head, I'm like, I wasn't even thinking this is the guy. I was thinking he saw somebody come to my front door probably. Yeah. And so I went back out and he was already gone by that point.
Tell me. You have a Ring camera. You don't have 6 bird feeders, all with live feeds, and not one live feed to the front of your door. Did you check your neighbors? Do you know if the neighbor
this
across
was
the
literally,
street?
I was trying to get here. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to get here. So I didn't really I didn't do anything. But yes, I want to talk to the neighbors to find out if they saw who may or may not have put it there.
Maybe they have a Ring camera, or the person across the street from the neighbor you think it is, and they caught him walking that way with it. You definitely have to figure that out.
It's so, because my whole thing is when it comes to it's a freaky thing. I can't get to a place where I can come up with an answer that makes sense for how this bizarre clock made it right onto my front door, unless somebody A, is effing with me, just as a joke, or B, it is some sort of as some sort of threat.
Yeah.
Which I Googled it. Which, what else do you do? Like, I just
Googled what?
Well, I just put like significance of clock left on your front doorstep, and the first thing that comes up is time-sensitive threat, a symbol of time. A clock often intended to convey that your time is running out for some reason, especially if it was broken or a ticking clock. This is more of a direct and serious interpretation of the act. I mean,
I can't. First of all, kind of funny you Googled it. Like, what does a clock mean? We all knew your time was ticking. That's what it meant.
Well, I mean, that's what it was. I wondered if it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I Googled it probably just because I was freaked out and I was looking for some form of an answer.
Okay, so obviously, first thing you got to do is put some cameras up in your place, in the front, in the back, just in case, because that's insane. But 2, I mean, Drew did say it in the comments that might be JP being like, I'll end the show when I want.
Yeah, it could be. And it is interesting that JP was not here today, and this clock was on my front stoop. But it's too damn weird, man.
Yeah,
it is. And I almost want to play it down. But my mind's not letting me play it down.
No. Immediately, I side with Corey. We're like, it's not good. It's not good that someone put a clock in. They're making threats at you without saying something. And the fact that the last time you had a discussion with your neighbor.
Well, let's face it, the only discussion
about what's happening, is he walked away without saying a word.
Yeah.
Now he's putting putting a clock out there?
And the thing is I don't know who I'll be more mad at if this is what's happening. Because I think in this order, I'll be mad at you, and then I'll be mad at my wife.
Wait, why me?
Just for, I think you were the one that coined the bitch boy phrase around here, and that when this all started, if this conversation about you stuck with your neighbors for life potentially, and you don't know what makes, no pun intended, people tick. Yeah. So then because of, my Danielle finally said something to me about, like, if you're that mad about it, you need to say something. Everybody's vibe was you need to say something. So now if I have a literal psychopath who has put a ticking clock on my front doorstep because I said something about the grass clippings, there will be blood on all of your hands if this man takes me out.
I think you said something back on his porch now. That's how you handle it.
Here's the thing.
He put rock. You got to put paper to cover the rock.
I will not even insinuate that it is him to him, but I will be going over there and knocking on the door today and saying, hey, I saw you getting in your car, and I know you were out in the yard today. Like, did you see anybody put this clock on my front doorstep?
Let's try this. Let's run through this.
Well, I mean, it's let's run through it.
Okay, so hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? I know you were out working in the yard earlier. You didn't happen to see anybody over by our front door, did you? When you were out here?
I see nothing.
Okay, because this clock, see this clock?
Yes.
Yeah, this was on outside of my front door.
It's yours.
No, it's not. That's the problem. Is it's not mine actually. It's not mine. It's not mine at all.
Time ticks. It ticks. Time ticking.
If you sounded anything like him, it would be a lot better. But it's just not there. Mo DeWitt, are you on the line?
Oh no. We got lawyers involved.
Oh man, we're now getting lawyers involved. Are you in Orlando, Florida, sir?
I am.
All right, I like to give it the proper build up. Coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. You know him, you love him. Just call MOE.com. He is Mo DeWitt. What's up, buddy?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Dude, we're doing okay. Did you catch any of that? Hold on, I gotta find out.
Are we doing okay?
No, we're not.
John?
Hold on, I gotta find out which one you're on. Keep talking, Mo.
I'm still here.
Okay, there you are.
That one. Yeah.
Did you hear anything about what I just shared?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so long story short, and I'll leave out a potential neighbor incident. What was that? Is that a dog? That was a dog.
It's a dog. So they just brought I'm in the office, but we have the dog in here today.
Dude, how good is that, though?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Not a bark. I was able to tell the sound of a dog shaking himself off. That's what a dog man I am. I knew that's what that was.
Let me go let him out real quick. I'll be right
All right,
back.
you go let the dog out.
You know what he's doing? He's going to go put more clocks in your porch.
It is. I'm going to talk to this person real quick. Welcome to Senning Show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, how's it going? It's Jesse from Northport.
Hey, Jesse from Northport. Doing okay. Doing okay, I guess. Yeah. Everything's fine.
A little creeped out. I can hear it.
Yeah.
I would be too.
Yeah.
Number one, just, remember that you're putting this out on the waves, and so he could be listening.
And that's the thing. I would think if this is a legitimate thing, and that's kind of the messed up part about it all, if this is a legitimate thing, it's probably definitely connected to this radio show and to me being on the radio. So for that, I should have probably taken my boss's advice when he said maybe don't talk about it. But here we are, Jesse from Northport.
I know. I don't want to state the obvious, but I also understand that it's entertaining, and if it's just this weird neighbor dude, then he might be effing with you. I'm curious though, was there a particular time on the clock when
I picked up the clock
on it or found it?
When I picked up the clock, I want to say that in the real world it was like 11:40, and on the clock it was at 12:10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the timing of the clock and how off it is, or what that might maybe something also. What type of clock? Is it significant? Maybe who made the clock, or is it some cheap ass Walmart thing that no, it's not insignificant?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, nothing about it. I've never seen this before. It is I would call it a box clock. It's like a black box, and it has two gold buttons on the top with a gold hook around the top. So, I mean, there's nothing automatically significant about the clock. I love you and thank you for the good stuff, but I got to talk to my buddy, Mo DeWitt. Mo DeWitt, are you there?
I'm back.
So just to keep you abreast on this situation, and again, this is Mo DeWitt, just call MOE.com. He's Tampa's injury attorney. I walked out my front door today and placed my foot on to the ground, and there was a large clock that somebody had left right on my front doorstep.
Interesting.
So I have the clock here. We're working through the finer points of who could have left this clock, why they would have left this clock. Is it a threat? How could it have ended up there if it was an innocent thing? Is it a joke? Is it a prank? And I'm mildly freaked out, Mo. That's really what it boils down to.
I would be as well. I think it's definitely a message.
Yeah. You say it
doesn't sound good.
You say it's definitely a message.
Very ominous one. Time's a ticking.
Yeah, that is. And you will be glad to know, Mo. I Googled it, and that's what it said as well. It said this is a threat that said time is ticking, and yeah, it's I don't know where to take it from there. I do have a mild situation with a neighbor right now, but I really think it to me still seems so far-fetched that this guy would have procured a clock to leave it on my front.
You confronted him. You said what you said, and he said nothing.
Yeah, he did. I told this guy pretty much to that he was blowing grass on our cars and in our driveway, and to at least give me a heads up before he started mowing. And he didn't say a word. He just turned and walked away. And then 2 days later, I have a clock on my front porch.
So he was just internalizing all that anger and plotting his revenge.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we landed. So that's what we were working through before you joined us, Mo.
Do you have any plan on opening that up at all?
I mean, the idea that there's something in it is even more insane than anything.
That's why I think we should open up just to find out.
I mean,
you never know.
I don't.
What if? Who knows what kind of guy this is? What if you put a little
love note?
Not even that. What if you put a little recorder just to hear how much you're freaking out?
Oh, that would actually be
got it on
fun.
Amazon, and now he's just listening in.
That could be it. And again, I do have the clock here with me for people that are wanting to watch or take a look at it.
You know what you got to do? You got to get a chain, wear it around your neck like Flavor Flav, and show it. You're not fazed by it.
That's exactly what EJ said when he saw me in the hall. He was like, "Dude, that's a Flavor Flav clock." I'm not either way, but this isn't within the realm of alerting the authorities, in your opinion, Mo, or.
I mean, not yet. First of all, we don't, from a legal standpoint, we don't actually know where the clock came from. But at a certain point, I mean, I had a guy one time who was accused of stalking, and he anonymously left a Christmas tree at the lady's door. So at some point, we could get to a stalker type level. But one clock, I don't think we're talking legal intervention yet.
Yeah, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like we're there yet either. But I don't know. Yeah, what would a police officer even say? They would say it's a clock. But what I was trying to think about, and I don't know if either of you can come up with one. It would bring me a little bit of comfort if you could. Give me one legitimate, harmless, just random way that clock gets placed right on the mat outside of my front door. I think that's the thing that's kind of gotten me is one
harmless. Okay. The neighborhood you live in is giving everyone clocks because they're telling you it's time soon to put the clocks back.
Yeah, and the cocks. Put the cocks back.
Please, Dizzy, put that back.
Put that back. Mo, you got one? You got
your neighbor got a delivery from Amazon of a clock. They accidentally opened it. They thought it was yours, so they're putting it back on your doorstep.
Now, it's funny because I feel like I have something to combat that theory in that, bizarrely enough, this is battery operated. The cover for the batteries is gone. Mm-hmm. So, to me, it's not brand new. Dude, just when you couldn't be mortified anymore, and my mom just texted me. So I started this whole thing by saying we were going through a rough night and a rough time because Brody is very unwell at the moment. My mom just texted me. Maybe he poisoned Brody.
Oh my God. So
I mean, Jesus Christ.
To be honest, she's on.
Did you have that thought?
I didn't want to put that out there because when you're I got the clock, I'm like, and Brody's sick all of a sudden. I go, I wonder.
It was weird. I will tell you, it just felt like a really weird moment. I was leaving my house, sad, bummed out. anxiety-ridden, worried, and then this clock shows up, and it just made it worse. It was like a weird feeling. I didn't make a connection between the two, but I was just like, damn, what a unfortunate set of circumstances that this day has brought with a potential stalker. And
where's Danielle?
She's home. She's home. She's home.
I think you're going to need 24-hour security.
Yeah, I mean, we may be headed towards that. Right? And I mean, I told her, I said, you need to lock all the doors. You need to, be ready to. And I will tell you, just a little bit of tones, and I don't even mind telling you that Drew asked me directly. No work in here. This is 110% truth. There's not a semblance of anything that is for the radio. This is what has actually happened today, and it's very weird. So
I mean, I don't think Spike has anything to do at night. He's probably open to
that could be it too.
House and do some security.
Maybe he's trying to that'd actually almost be a good movie. Is that Spike is like the scorned radio guy that got booted from the station when they made lineup changes. So now he's slowly like chipping away at my psyche, trying to get me to eventually walk away from radio so he can move in and hope that opens up a spot for him to be back.
I like that theory.
It's a possibility. It'd be a hell of a movie. All right, we will talk about this more as the day goes on. We have to, and we will. I'll keep the clock right here by my side, so you can see what it looks like on Bone TV and on YouTube and all that.
We have to send a message back. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but to who? We don't know who to send it back to.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, that is the place to start.
Yeah,
but I still can't allow myself.
You know what? You got to send him back. Just an envelope with his address. And when he opens it, a bunch of clippings just fall out.
That doesn't sound.
That's not it. Okay.
That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. Mo DeWitt, what's in Vegas, buddy?
So another unnamed radio station is sending me to their music festival.
Oh, damn. That is oh man, look at how they cucked us out, dude. Look at the big boys cucking out CMG. I mean, we tried to do right by you. I mean, I hope they gave you a room at the Beach Bash, but they're like, I don't even think
they didn't.
I was like, I don't even think they paid for his room. And the big boys are like, hey, let's fly out to Vegas to our big concert. That's gonna be fun, man. Do you know who there's like huge artists on that, right?
Yeah, there's a whole huge lineup. I mean, I will say, it is their 27th bankruptcy, so this might have something to do with it. But
I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. Well, that'll be fun. So it's just like a weekend trip.
Yeah, just a weekend trip, going out tonight, coming back Monday morning. So they have a bunch of big names like Ed Sheeran, Mariah Carey, LL Cool J.
Oh yeah,
all sorts of different people.
Bailey Zimmerman, Big X the Plug, Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Oh wow,
Mariah Carey, Maroon 5, Sammy Hagar, The Offspring, Tate McRae, Tim McGraw. Oh damn, that's gonna be fun. That's going to be real fun. Well, thank you for making a little bit of time for us today. I wanted to throw a couple things at you. We like to have Mo DeWitt on the program of justcallmoe.com. We call it legal briefs. We throw some things at him from the news, maybe personal life if we have a stalker or something else going on. Mo, I wanted to pick your brain a little bit, and I don't know where Dizzy stands today, but we'll ask it in a bigger picture type conversation. I think we've clued you in before to some of the not so savory happenings in Dizzy's neighborhood. He's caught some things on his Ring doorbell. Well, he recently had some furniture stolen from the back from his patio. And we were kind of talking back and forth about the legalities of getting out of a lease if you're in a place that is feeling unsafe or maybe not holding up their end of the bargain. Do you know much about what your legal rights are if you want to try and ditch on a lease because something is wrong in your neighborhood or in your apartment complex?
So it typically is pretty tough to get out of the lease, but if you put them on notice of any sort of security issues, they could be liable for it. So, I mean, under Florida law, we have a Landlord-Tenant Act in Florida that basically says, unless the property is uninhabitable, the lease is pretty much going to be valid. Funny enough, in Florida, it even says that you don't have to have air conditioning.
Oh.
It only is requiring that you have heating.
Oh, wow.
So it's
wait, even in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is bizarre. Is that do things like that get passed and put into law through lobbyists of big kind of apartment buildings? Like who would that seems outside of the bounds of common sense.
Yeah, I mean, there is an apartment association lobby. I would think that could be part of it. It could also be that they just copied a bill from another state and nobody bothered to read it and actually change it to make sense.
They're just like, let's take this Wisconsin one and put it on here down in Florida. Because I was joking when I said this, and you just let me know how real or unreal that it is. if they did receive a letter from an attorney that said, my client no longer feels safe in this community, he's experienced, theft multiple times, violent occurrences outside of his front door, is it something that a lot of the time they would probably just cut their losses if worded strongly enough to let somebody out?
Yeah, I've had them do that before because what they want to avoid is what we call a negligent security lawsuit, where down the road something happens and now the apartment complex is responsible for the actions of an individual. If Dizzy got attacked or if his house got broken into or something like that, then they could potentially be on the hook because they were on notice of some sort of unsafe condition.
Oh, damn. I didn't think so. So financially, maybe it wouldn't be right for you to say anything, so I'll just say it to Diz. Financially, it may be better for you to stay and get attacked if you ultimately want to get a payday one day.
I like that.
Rather than just getting out of the lease.
Let them put clocks. Let them attack me. Let them do all the stuff.
What
if you get hurt or killed? We like this.
We do. Yeah, I would hope that. I would hope that it was just a mild beating. Nothing. Nothing too serious. So at the end of the day, maybe not as easy as one might think, even with nefarious stuff going on.
What about I had pitched this idea off air to John. I was thinking of putting something out there and sneaking a Apple AirTag into it.
Oh yeah.
Can I then go to the police and look like, hey, it's pinging from this place across from me. You need to do something.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that happens all the time with phones and things like that. They'll track them down, assuming that the tag's still working and possibly find it and find the culprit.
But how does let's say it's if I had it on my big couch and they went to the people, they can't go, well, we need to be able to come and see inside because it's pinging. They would still have to get a warrant, right?
Yeah, they still have to get a search warrant if the people don't cooperate. But then they can also sit outside the house if they see anyone moving outside trying to move the evidence outside or destroy evidence. That gives them the right to go in without a warrant to preserve that evidence. So if they see it there, they go get a warrant. But if something happens in the meantime, then they can go in.
Dude, vigilante justice, Diz. It may be your answer. I wanted to throw this story at you too, Mo, while we had you, because it's seemingly probably the biggest story in Florida today. Universal Orlando confirmed late last night that a guest at the Epic Universe died while riding, or I won't say yes, while riding or after riding one of its roller coasters. Universal saying the guest became unresponsive after riding its Stardust Racers roller coaster. Was taken to a local hospital where they later died. The man was in his 30s. I would think a lot of times situations like this end in a lawsuit. Is it as simple as most of the time an entity such as Universal will get ahead of this and give these people whatever they want, or is there something to fight here in regards to saying this guy's got pre-existing conditions, this guy actually died from something that had nothing to do with the roller coaster at all, or do you almost just say we're so sorry this happened, here, take some money and be at peace?
Well, in a case like this, it's going to really depend on what happened to the guy, right? Because, I mean, it is a new roller coaster, so that kind of raises some alarms. But he could have just had a pre-existing condition, and this triggered it. I know there was a lawsuit against Universal. I think it was regarding confrontation where somebody, I think they died. I can't remember. But they had basically had a heart attack on the ride, whether they survived or not. And Universal's defense was, well, we have signs saying if you have a heart condition, don't go on this ride. And the lady's defense to that was, well, I don't speak or read English. And the sign was only in English. She was from Brazil or something like that, a Spanish speaker, a Portuguese speaker. I don't remember which. And I can't remember what happened with that lawsuit. Universal might have won that one. I'm not sure. So it could be something along those lines where there's a pre-existing condition. They're going to say they had the warning signs. It's ultimately going to go into court, and a court's going to decide it.
Yeah, because I guess there's something too when you mentioned it being a new ride and it being public eventually. Like if they give up a certain amount or give in to a certain idea, then you're also affecting your bottom line at some point by at least making it maybe seem that this new ride might be generally unsafe, even if it's for certain people.
Yeah, and of course, if it is truly unsafe for certain people, they have a duty to warn those people and have the proper signage up if they don't already, Or if there's something wrong with the ride, then obviously they need to fix it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And it doesn't, as crazy as these rides are and as many people that go through these large amusement parks, it doesn't really happen that often. And I do imagine that we'll hear more about what this guy had going on with his health. But it's an interesting conversation to have. He is Mo DeWitt. Just call MOE.com, 866. Call MOE, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you go to the website, you can even look down and see his beautiful face right there in the corner, and he says, how can I help you? And you can have a little chat right there. We do still have plenty, or at least some of the Senning Show magnets left. If you go to shop.justcallmoe.com, it's right there at the top of the page. Have you been seeing all of the pictures roll in, Mo, of all the people receiving their magnets from not only Tampa, but all over the country, surprisingly?
Well, that's fantastic. I know they're still working on shipping those because they got quite a few to ship, but so if you haven't gotten yours yet, don't freak out. It's on its way. But yeah, there's still a few hundred left if you want to grab one.
Awesome. So go now, shop.justcallmoe.com. It's completely free. I know that sounds like a farce in the year 2025. You're not putting in a credit card number. You're not doing anything. You're clicking, you're putting in your address, and Mo and his crew are taking care of the rest and shipping it to you. It's as easy as can be, man. We appreciate you. I hope you have so much fun in Vegas. I'll be following along on social media to see what that's like, because that's going to be a hell of a time and a hell of a show.
I mean, it's a free trip to Vegas. How can it not be fun?
How could you be? Are you going to go to that high-rise sushi place again?
I am. I already made a reservation.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, that's exciting, man. Well, thank you for making time for us today, and have a great time. I hope to see you in person sooner than later, dude.
Absolutely. See you guys soon.
All right. Have a good one. Mo DeWitt. Just call MOE.com.
It's about that time to go to the next break.
I don't appreciate what you're doing. All right, let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, there are people on hold from the clock gate, and I'm curious. I want to hear people's takes and thoughts. Somebody from our building, hold on. Maybe somebody was moving and they had all their stuff in the back of the truck. The clock flew out while the truck went by and onto your property, and someone thought it belonged to you and put it on your doorstep. That is
Stranger Things.
That is one of the most legitimate. Shout out to Simone in our sales department. She's the best, and that is maybe the most legitimate answer I've heard thus far.
What about the battery?
Why there's one battery in it? Well, I mean, it only takes one battery. It's the back that's missing.
Okay.
So I mean,
it doesn't come with batteries in it, though.
Right. No, but she's saying like if someone had it in their house and they were moving it, still crazy. As believable and possible as it is, still crazy. If you're on hold, please hang tight. I'll take more of your calls about the threat/prank/clock that was left on my front doorstep. For that thing today, there's really only one story to talk about. Everybody is chatting about the latest late night host to be fired because of some controversial comments that he made regarding our president and some recent happenings. We'll touch on that. We're doing things a little different this week. We got Judge Juicy at 2 o'clock. And your chance at $1,000 coming up right at 2 as well. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. You know, this time of year, just like the guy that might have been moving with that clock in the back of his car, it's moving season. All of the hours of packing, unpacking, and all that bubble wrap. But the first thing you need to do when you're moving is make sure your home is ready to go and the Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. It's super quick and it's easy to set up. You're going to have your new home hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience faster than the time it takes you to park that big old moving truck. And then you'll be back online with the most reliable Wi-Fi and the best-in-class equipment from Xfinity, so you can just chill. All you got to do is stream your favorite movies and TV shows while someone else deals with all the dirty work. Because with Xfinity, the only thing you got to worry about is remembering where you pack the remote. Make the right and easy move with Xfinity. Check them out today. Xfinity.com/move.
Sunday, that's the day for me. My favorite day of the week.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
The wait is over. 4 superstars back on The Voice, including the one and only Snoop Dogg.
My ears are anxious to hear and feel what they have to bring.
2-time winning coaches Michael Bublé and Niall Horan.
Oh, it's good to be back. This is my dream come true.
And the queen herself, Reba McEntire.
I get to tell them what to do like a big sister.
Whose team are you on?
Now the party can start. Yeehaw!
The Voice returns Monday on NBC.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Shop everything under the sun with Sun Toyota. Everything, including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and Tundras, with Corolla payments starting at $179 a month. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today, because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, Johnny B here. You like to bet sports like me? Has the house been clowning you since day one? Well, let me tell you about my friends at Genesis13AI.com. No more betting on gut feelings and your dumb buddy's lock of the week while Vegas is running NASA supercomputers on you. Genesis 13 uses the same tech they use and way more. Real-time intel, predictive logic, and the top 3 bets that really matter. Stop feeding the casinos your paycheck. Fight back at Genesis13AI.com. Genesis 13, built for degenerates, refined for assassins.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Open Phone gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Open Phone lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you and your team can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Open Phone automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Open Phone's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to coach your team and level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Open Phone. Open Phone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Open Phone for free at openphone.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's openphone.com/free. Openphone.com/FREE.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Burnett EPA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Baby Friday. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. 800-771-1025. You can watch us live on YouTube, 1025 The Bone. Click that little live circle and get up on it. If you're just joining the program, I don't even know how to reset it up. Long story short, somebody left a very creepy clock on my front doorstep when I walked out this morning. I stepped onto, and I haven't posted it anywhere, but if you're on the live video, I'm holding it in my hand what the clock looks like. This was sitting on my front porch when I walked outside. Got me quite unsettled. Got me a little nervous. Who could it be? Hopefully it's like what somebody guessed. Somebody was moving and fell out of the car into my front yard, and then a passerby thought, oh, this must be their clock. Let me leave it on their front doorstep. Because that sounds totally plausible. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Justin. How are you guys?
Justin, what up, dog? I'm doing okay. What's going on?
I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment. Just spending a little time with you guys.
I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
Hypothetically, scenario.
Okay, I like the hypotheticals. Is this a hypothetical that's going to put me at ease, or a hypothetical that's make me pee-pee in my pants? Which one is it?
Depends how you look at it.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
Pee-pee.
If the clock is what it means, your time is limited. It's a two-part question. Who would you want to take your spot? And would the Mike Calta show put you on the death pool watch? And how many points will you be worth?
These are all good questions, John.
Thank you, Justin.
There's
Thank
no
you.
bad questions.
I'll let you hang up and listen. Well, I mean, it's easy. It's easy.
What?
Because I can't help but feel that it was Dizzy's ultimately has blood on my hands for my murder. So I hope you're looking forward to 1 o'clock every midday. Big Willie in the afternoons.
Yeah.
With his co-host Anna Hummel, and that's what's coming your way. And I would like to think that I'd be worth a good chunk of death pool points.
I would like to think that, let's say, I think Carmen's killing it right now, and Ian Beckles at the very bottom. If Ian had you, that they should climb you to first.
Yeah, it's almost like a ringer.
Yeah.
Like if
a murdered host?
Yeah, that's oh God.
Who burned alive in it. No.
Burned alive, Jesus. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Oh man, we laughed through the pain.
Yeah, right.
Senning Show, you're live.
Hey guys, you got to open up that clock, man. I can't get past the feeling there's something inside there. You got to open it.
What if, like, remember I said with the envelope, what if we bash that open and just grass clippings fell out?
That would be funny. Yeah, I mean, I could. I really, There's no sound of nothing. Dizzy inspected it pretty good. I do understand why it would seem that way, but I really don't. And who's to say that it's not going to just explode with some sort of powder? And that was the whole goal. And then I take out Dizzy with me. So maybe later when I maybe later when I get home, I'll bust it open. But for now, to protect the air quality of CMG Tampa, I'm going to almost pulling on this ring.
Listen, I'm riding with you, bro. I think you need to have like a thing at your house at the weekend, and we all just sit out on the front porch and stare at this guy's house.
Dude,
Drew.
Here's the thing.
Ian Beckles.
I had to bring that up because I knew that's what everybody was going to think. I do not, and I will not allow myself to think that that's who did this. I know that
your neighbor.
I know that it seems like the most obvious answer. But if that is true, it's so bad. Like, if that is true, this is worse than I'm even feeling right now.
I get that, but let's say you are 100% right. It is not your neighbor. Who the hell else would it be? There's nobody, at least that I would know, talking to you.
I don't really have beef.
Exactly.
Except with one guy. No, and literally makes me sick to my stomach to think that that's a possibility. Because then what does that mean? Like where do you go from there? Like what's the
you got to get him before he gets you. I think that's how those things work, John.
But logically, all jokes aside, like what would be the legitimate next step if I were to somehow find out that is how that got there?
Well, I think logically the next step is you just hang that outside your house now and you just own it now. It's like, I'm not afraid of this. What am I, a little bitch boy? It's not shaking me at all. In fact, I hung it up.
It is shaking me, though. That's the problem.
It's kind of shaking me, too.
Yeah, we're all shaking. Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Hey, guys. You were kind of talking about what I thought it was. Maybe it's that Russian living next to you. That's some kind of message he's sending to you.
Yeah,
late to the party.
Yeah, you are late to the party, but that is...
what if it's Gio?
Yeah. Gio's like, that'll teach him, man. Use the genie version of me on a promo
pic. Up there, yeah. Once you rub on that, see what happens.
Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Oh, this is John. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. What's going on?
Well, I would do the obvious. I would bring it next door, walk over there with good intentions. Don't, look threatening or anything, and just ask the guy. He said, "Did you happen to put this on my porch?"
I honestly think I will, because at that point you are being accusatory, and again, I'd like to believe that is not possible. So what I would say is, hey, I know this is crazy. Did you see somebody put this on my porch when you were out here earlier? Like that would be.
Don't even say anything about that. Just ask if he's seen anyone on your porch. You're like, you see anyone on my porch?
Yeah.
Blah, blah. And then, because you kind of want to see if you can catch him saying something like, did you see anyone on my porch? And you go, no, I didn't see anyone put anything on your porch. You go, I didn't say anything. You know what I mean?
I see.
You kind of want to set him up to fail.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's funny because I thought the more we talked about it, the more I would get over it and maybe not be as freaked out by it. But without a shadow of a doubt, I'm 10 times more freaked out right now than I was when I sat down here. And
you should be.
Yeah. Well, thank you. One more on this, and then we're going to touch on
I just hate that you don't think it's him.
It's not that I don't think it's him.
You don't want it to be him.
It's that if it is him, this is a major issue.
Yeah.
It's a major issue no matter what, unless it did fall off of somebody's movie truck. But if we are getting into this thing where that is a sign of bad, of a bad
man,
and bad intent, and a scary man. All of those different things. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John. Hey, Dizzy. This is Beck, Hot Jobber.
Hey, Hot Jobber. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. If it's a clock, I think in other shows I've heard you say that you have like a little fence in between your two properties or something, right?
Yep. Good.
If I were you, I'd pull the battery out, set it to 420, and hang it on the fence in between your and their property.
With a doobie tied to it.
And just say, chill out, man.
As a peace offering.
I like the 420 idea. Say it's 420 somewhere.
There could be something to that. There could absolutely be something to that. All right. We can't do this all day. So we'll bring it up again. And if you're on the hold and you want to hang tight, we can get to it. We're going to have Joj come in a little bit.
Oh, she's going to
want to hear her. Wait, she's going to tell me, like, she has something to tell me, or you're just saying she's going to have opinions on it?
Yeah, she's going to be very opinionated on what you need to do, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can't just ignore it.
No. Well, that will definitely.
I mean, we haven't. We've been talking about
exactly.
it.
We're doing the opposite of ignoring it. But pretty much the biggest news going on right at this exact moment is Sinclair Broadcasting announced that they didn't think the suspension or said that ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel was insufficient, announcing that it will yank Jimmy Kimmel Live from its stations until the host apologizes directly to Charlie Kirk's family and donates to his political activist group. It's really hard for me to be unbiased in this because I think Jimmy Kimmel, take every ounce of political charged rhetoric that's gone on this week out of it. I think he's just turned into one of the schmarmiest douchebags on TV. The guy that we used to love from the Man Show back in the day, it is a shell of the man that we see now. And immediately my mind goes to a place of freedom of speech. Is this man's freedom of speech being stifled? Is there a political element pulling people off of the television who are saying things that they do not like? And to be honest with you, there is absolutely a little bit of that. I think this is probably a bigger movement by these networks. When you look at the fact that Colbert got pulled from CBS, now them pulling, Jimmy Kimmel from ABC, rather than trying to put it on those comments that he had about Charlie Kirk. And I saw Drew post something about this earlier. Not that long ago, you could turn on a David Letterman or a Jay Leno even and watch them, no matter what your political affiliation was, and you could laugh at them. They might poke fun at your sacred cow. They might poke fun at somebody else's sacred cow. I think specifically, because we're talking about Jimmy Kimmel, it would be very hard if you were somebody who voted for Donald Trump, let alone consider yourself someone MAGA, to go and sit down and watch an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live and not get the vibe that this man hates you and what you stand for with every ounce of his being. And part of me just wonders if it's, as politically charged as it is it the late night shows have become so politicized that maybe the networks just don't want to be in that business anymore? Because I don't. Some comedians are coming out today, and I saw Louis J. Gomez, who I absolutely love. He's been one of the louder voices for comedians, in that kind of realm, in the Legion of Skanks, Kill Tony universe, to come out and say nobody should be celebrating this because if they'll pull a comedian for this, then what will they do to you? You can call anything a joke.
Yeah.
But it isn't a joke that Jimmy Kimmel, with all his being, hates half of the country. Like that I do not think is a joke. So you can veil it in a joke. You can say it's a joke. It's not. It isn't. So how you weave in and out of this is a joke, but this is what I really feel. It becomes a very murky situation. I'm not shedding a tear for the fact that Jimmy Kimmel's show has been pulled off the air. I do worry that it maybe is opening the door for things that will be far harder to explain when it comes to pulling people. But, there are connections to what happened with Colbert and what happened to Jimmy Kimmel that run directly to the president. You know what I mean? With CBS was actively being sued by Donald Trump when Paramount made the decision to pull Colbert. Obviously, with the ties to Charlie Kirk and the president and ABC and some business dealings, he could be trying to prove a point there as well. I just believe that the networks don't want to be in that type of business anymore, and maybe there's a bigger movement of, hey, let's make the night shows funny again, and let's make them a place where everybody feels like they can go and laugh and actually enjoy the program. At least maybe that's me just having some wishful thinking, but either way, if you think it is an affront and a fight towards free speech,
no,
I get it, and I think that you're not making the biggest leap in the world. I just don't know if that's been the case with Jimmy Kimmel, and they probably have been looking for an excuse to get rid of him for a while.
Yeah, it's just like the simple argument is freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence.
Right.
Like, with this stuff, there are repercussions when you represent a company. The same way you and me, we could have our beliefs, but if we stand too strongly on something our company disagrees with, they have the right to get rid of us. And that freedom of speech goes with, like, you can't run into a movie theater and yell, fire, because we have freedom of speech, because that's not allowed. You're going to get in trouble, and there'll be consequences for that because that's not how freedom of speech works.
Well, and I think it's all about the platform as well. I mean, I brought up, the Kill Tonys of the world and these other places where people go and make these insane, questionable, maybe offensive jokes. It lives on Netflix that knew what they were getting into. It lives on YouTube, which is really unregulated from that standpoint. Nobody can take that away from you. If Jimmy Kimmel does this on a podcast, or he has a podcast or a HBO show where he's encouraged to do this, that's one thing. We're talking about Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for the Disney family company to be the umbrella under a show where a guy goes and kind of go, I wouldn't say that he poked fun they keep playing the clip of him when he talked about the Charlie Kirk stuff and Trump, and I just don't know if that's what really got him fired. But this was what he did say. If for some strange reason you haven't heard it.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
And here's the thing, like that, him playing that clip and pointing that out, morbid gallows humor in the days after a guy dies, inherently funny. Inherently funny that when they asked Donald Trump how he was holding up after his friend being shot, his immediate response was, good. By the way, did you see the construction over here? Like that is, to play that clip, there is something to be found fairly funny in that.
Yeah.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish.
So it's, at this point, it is what it is. Some of the parameters that they're putting on this situation make it feel even weirder. He's got to donate to Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's group, and just to rub it in his face even more, on Friday night, all of the affiliates are going to run a Charlie Kirk memorial special during the time that Jimmy Kimmel would have been on. So there's so much involved with it that it does feel bizarre when it comes to a firing, because there's like rules to it. And if you do this and say this and pay this money, then maybe we'll let you back on. But we're going to put this in your time slot until then, just to piss you off. Like it's ugly, but not fully sure that it is a full-blown attack on our civil rights today. It may be at some point, but not today. The judge is in. Judge Juicy. Joj, you know her, you love her. Coming off the heels of what some are calling the greatest Judge Juicy segment in the history of the world. There is no produce in the building today, but we're going to do our best to reach those levels again. I've got some stuff that I saw out and about, and some questions from listeners that have been sent along we'll give to Joj, and I'm sure, and I'm looking forward to what she has to say about the clock that was ticking on my front porch. We'll do all that and a bunch more coming up next on more Senning Show. Tiza Energy, the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. You know, this pouch gives me focused, alert energy all day long that I really cannot find anywhere else. That's the secret for me. I've never been a dipper, never been a smoker. I just love the way it feels in my mouth and how the energy just keeps on coming. Flavors for everybody: spicy, minty, fruity. If you don't want energy, they got the chill line, including the creamsicle chill, which is one of the most popular flavors. Those tea-cut herbs are going to mellow you out. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20. Available in Walmart, 7-Elevens, liquor depots all over the Tampa Bay area. You can even subscribe and save on Amazon. Have a box of Tiza showing up at your door every single week. We love you, Tiza Energy. Why spit when you can swallow?
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone is coming to see you.
I just know that we're going to do awesome things.
Join us for a pre-game tailgate at Hooters in Brandon for a Friday liquid lunch. Join Mike Calta and kick off the weekend with The Bone. The first 102 people there will get a free 50 Seasons custom hat. And Mike Calta is buying your first Bud Light draft. So get there early. We'll also have tickets to Sunday's tailgate party. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler. And Dizzy and Monica broadcasting live with the JP Show. What more do you need? Ditch work and join us for The Bones Liquid Lunch at Hooters in Brandon, Friday, September 19th at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Game-changing deals are always in season at Jerry O. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Great American Tailgate event. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay. Like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today during the drive-in to fall event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
John Senning and Dizzy of Senning Show, known as the kings of chill around these parts. If you don't know, you're about to know about the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. Pretty much cleaning up with the Bradenton's Best Award. Best bar, best date night spot, best live music, best coffee shop. And they got something going on almost every night of the week. Wednesday, tell them about it, Dizzy.
Karaoke, go sing your heart out. My suggestion, Usher, really pops the crowd.
Thursday, baby.
You think you know it all? Prove it. Got trivia night on Thursdays. Prove that you're the smartest in the room.
Friday.
Open mic night, our favorite, whether you want to rap, sing, tell some comedy, or maybe some snap poetry.
And Sunday, fun day.
Are you a Poindexter? This is probably your night because it's chess club. Be 3, 4, 5 moves ahead of your competition.
Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and on all your social medias at Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
We called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
they came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Can you believe it is week 3 in the NFL already, and nothing makes betting on football more exciting than a wager at Hard Rock Bet? It's so simple to use. Go online to the Hard Rock Bet app, and while you're there, you could check out the Stats Hub. Not sure what to do on your bet, who to score for yards? Check out the Stats Hub for all your information. Plus, sign up today and bet $5 on any game, and if it wins, you get $150 in bonus bets. A winning bet plus a boosted bankroll. Download it now or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Constipation with belly pain that keeps coming back and back and back. If your symptoms keep coming back, talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C. Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
If black tarry stools and bloody diarrhea aren't exciting enough for you, how about your chance at $1,000? The word today is
nice.
Nice. Yes, I knew it was nice. NICE. You have 30 minutes past the top of the hour. Don't worry, still plenty of time. 20 minutes. Take a chill pill. The word is nice. Go to the 1025 The Bone app and enter the word nice. You have 30 minutes past the top of the hour. If somebody calls you after that point, you don't recognize it, you better pick up the phone. NICE. Go get that money.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Senning Show. Go get that money. NICE at the 1025 The Bone app. Did a little Ursher Raymond. Make you feel something. Make you feel something. Flags up, limes in. The season is heating up. Catch all the football action with Corona this Sunday at noon at Duke's Brewhouse in Brandon, and Sunday afternoon at 4 at Goose's Sports Bar in Largo. My friends at Corona are giving you the chance to score tickets to a Bucks game, including that VIP pirate ship access, and you got to get one of these. They're beautiful. I'm trying to get my hands on one. A Corona Bucks customized red Yeti cooler. Find out where you can win all season long at coronafootball.com. It's a big deal. Corona, now an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, fire the cannons. We had to make a little adjustment. Normally you'll hear this on a Tuesday, but because of life that happens, we're doing it on a Thursday at 2 o'clock. You know her, you love her. The juice is loose. Joanne, Judge Juicy, in the building. Hey, Joj.
My sincerest apologies for not being here on Tuesday.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I will say, I was so grateful that you texted me so early because I don't like have an idea of the whole show by 8 a.m. But by 9:30, 10, I do. So I really, really, really appreciated the early message because it just kind of changes the way I approach the day. So
well,
thank you.
Same.
He didn't know. He was like, where's JoJo?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd care. So when I woke up at like 4 o'clock with my child, and I was like, okay, yeah, I just want to make sure we go to the doctor, get the doctor's note, we're okay. I didn't really think it was anything, so whatever. But I was like, I had to tell school, I had to tell...
I was in the text list with all the important folks.
My boss, school, John Senning.
Wow, that feels pretty special.
Yep.
I'm curious. I don't know what you've been listening to. I know I popped in your door very, very quickly, and you were actually one of the first people in the real world to hear the story. What is your take on the clock? And if you're just joining us at 2:15 or whatever time it is. When I walked out of my door today, the first step that I put onto the ground was onto a black clock box that was placed perfectly on black.
He said clock.
Clock.
Yeah.
Clock.
Big, thick,
I love a good clock box.
Dude, we know you love a big, thick black clock. And it was just set up perfectly right on my front door stoop. And it's.
But you don't see it at all?
No, well,
He's such a big guy.
I wasn't really. I mean, no, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I opened the door. No, I opened the door, and it's also weird because Brody's not well. We would always be out early in the morning for a walk, so I don't know for a fact if this has been there since overnight. That was the first time I opened the door for the day. So I unlocked the door. I just put my first foot on the ground, and it literally landed right on this. And if you're watching along, you can see what it looks like. This is what was sitting on my front doorstep this morning when I went to leave my house. YouTube, if you want to take a peek at it. And yeah,
did you change the batteries? Did you say the battery died?
No. It has repeatedly started and stopped.
Oh, because I was going to say when you came in and you showed me the clock, it was on 12:30.
Yeah, no, it's been stopping.
And then when you were talking about it, I saw it on the YouTube, and it was 12:40 where it had stopped.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we were late with the word because we're going by that clock.
I do apologize to everybody. I was going by my new clock time, not the real world.
We need to get you a chain for that.
Yeah, that has been the take. Innocent, weird occurrence, joke, threat. I mean, what is the judge's first juicy instinct on this freaky thing?
I mean, obviously, I think it's a message being sent.
Yeah, see, just that framing and that verbiage is scary.
I told you, I asked and I inquired about clippings and if he was, if he had a wife, if there were kids, like what he had to, on the line as far as like getting in trouble with anything. You said he lives with his
And I don't
mom,
even, I'm
maybe?
going to be completely honest. I don't know for a fact that he does live there. I'm going to be honest. He's there all the time. I don't know if he has another residence.
Takes care of his mom or something.
But he takes care of the
I just didn't know if you needed me to go over and try and chat him up and see.
No. And again, I am in a certain case of denial, but somebody who would do this is not a safe person to be living next door to, which was my entire concern about the goddamn. No, and I am sorry. I am.
But what if he has like a great sense of humor and he just thinks like it's funny and he thinks he's like messing because you're like, you could take a joke.
Well, after going on 3 years, this would be the first semblance of a sense of humor that I've been clued into. Mm-hmm. So again,
have you tried to make conversation? Did you bring him the case? Remember I told you bring him a beer, a peace offering, all of that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, that's actually. I think I will bring over beer tonight when I go over there.
Yeah,
I think
what
I
if
will.
He's a recovering alcoholic and you're
no, I see him. I see him drinking beers from time to time.
Oh.
So
But
maybe
you don't see him putting clocks anywhere.
No.
And then I would say, I would just make it very innocuous and like, hey, I don't know if you happen to see anybody. This was on my front porch. It's so weird. I wouldn't say that you saw him leaving. I would just say,
no. No, I would not say that.
So
I would just say, like, I didn't know if you happened to see anybody. This was on my front porch when I left for work today, and it just seemed very random and weird, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
don't bring him any drinks, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Time is this man threw clippings on your thing. Now he's threatening you. Gotta get that guy a beer.
Dude, but we should be moving forward.
Yeah, but so what's you're gonna bring it like a peace offering?
I'm just going to go. No, this is exactly. I know we did the fake role play earlier, but this is exactly how I would go. I would go over there and I would say, "Hey, you know, I work at the radio station. We get tons of free beer because I got some Coors in the office. So I got these cases of Coors. I thought maybe you'd want them. You didn't happen to see anybody earlier when you were out front, did you? Because somebody left something weird on my front porch.
What if you open the
I wouldn't
door?
say what it is. See if he is like, oh, you got a clock on your front porch?
Don't even say that someone left something. Just said something weird happened.
Did you see anybody over on the front porch earlier?
Because if he says something like, "Oh, I was telling John," he's like, "No, I didn't see anyone put anything down." You go, "Oh, okay, I didn't say that, but
right."
Yeah, and then that's the peace offering part. That's the maybe poking around part. But let's face the fact: if he were to do this, I don't think that is something that somebody admits to. I don't think that he goes,
well, if he doesn't really care.
Yeah, I mean, unless he goes in the opposite direction, he goes, "Oh yeah, no, nobody was over there. I was over there, and time is ticking, F-boy."
Yeah.
Talk about me one more time on the radio and see how much time you got left. Yeah. Which that's really, I hate to say it, that's what this all boils down to. Is I just gotta shut the hell up.
Why?
Just take it.
What? No, not even about that.
You're not even saying anything terrible. You've done nothing wrong. You're just voicing
I'm not even specifically talking
and
about
by
that.
the way, like all the stuff that's happened with your yard, if that's the case, like then why not? Like I would think he would have confronted you already.
I didn't do anything wrong.
But I'm saying if he heard you talking about him, I know he would have already left you a clock.
I was going to say I'm the victim.
Yeah.
No, but so maybe this is the part you don't know. What day was it? Monday? Yeah. Monday was the first day ever that I ever said anything to him.
Did you bring him a case of beer when you said it?
No. I got home and he was in the act of blowing. He was, and I was like, "Hey, let me get some of that."
Got any black clock?
Yeah, I was like, "Have you got a black one?" No. So I just said, "Hey, we got to figure something out because." Let me know when you're going to mow so I can move the car because there's grass everywhere. And he really didn't say anything. He literally turned his back, stopped doing what he was doing in that area, and then just went to a different area without really acknowledging me. I moved Danielle's car. That was that, but that was also 2 days ago.
Yeah.
If that changes
and he's not going to do something immediately after.
Does he speak English?
Not well.
Yes. Yes.
So he understood what you were saying. It wasn't like, this guy's a lunatic. I'll just get away from him and go over here.
Best case scenario is he is listening. And like you said, there's a smidgen of him getting it and him having a sense of humor.
Yeah, I think
where he goes, I'm going to do this. And he goes, and this little bitch boy is going to go cry about it on the radio.
He's going to be so scared. He got a clock on his porch.
Exactly. Well, that's hurtful. But yes, a lot like that. And then maybe we go, we're boys. Yeah. And everything's fine.
And then you have some Coors with him.
Yeah. I drink some old Colorado Kool-Aid. But yeah,
turn that thing into a pipe and smoke out of it and show them you're not phased.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah.
But it is also just, it's not that it's unique, like it's rare or anything, but I've never seen this thing. Like it's a weird, it's like a box. It's black. It has, it's got a clock ring on it.
Yeah. Kind of dirty too at the top.
Yeah, it is dirty. I noticed that too. It's got like dust and dirt on the top and 2 gold buttons.
Do any of your the neighbor across the street, do they have a ring?
I'm going to go talk to them tonight and ask. One of the houses is been sold and nobody's living there at the moment. So the other
probably like a raccoon that got it out of the garbage and walked up and then just dropped it.
And they weren't joking when they said it. They said some people and some stray dogs will grab things and bring them around. Like maybe a dog brought it to your front door, which is insane. But
maybe a raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, needless to say,
or a squirrel.
It's a thing. I'm concerned. I said it. It was like literally 2 seconds before I walked in here. John Brennan was out there and I was kind of telling Corey and John heard me talking about it and his initial thing was like, I don't know if you should go talk about that and let's put this in writing and let our corporate, people know about it. And
I think that's a bit much. We'll do some more investigative work and then we'll get back.
Can only be 2 people, his neighbor Or that one lady who used to complain all the time that we were late for the bone bonus.
It is one of those.
Now.
This could be a reference to the bone bonus. And then how right that today I was.
You have to be on time.
Oh, somebody said, is it a chess clock? It's not.
No.
But it kind of, I understand why you would think that. It looks like it could be, like you could hit something.
It's your move.
Oh, it's your move, Daddy. It's your move, Daddy. You want to know what's so crazy, though? And it's messed up because for some reason it did stop working and start working again. There is an alarm feature on this. And there are 3 buttons and they're all there. And the alarm button has been ripped off.
Oh, what time is it going to go off?
I'm wondering if this alarm is going to go off.
Maybe moan his alarm.
Dude, what if it's like the middle of the night and the alarm goes off and then right after that there's a
Please, you got to document. You got to document everything.
Isn't it crazy though? He has 3 cameras dedicated to birds at his house. Not one looking over his premises.
Please. Put one in the front yard. You gotta.
No. This is there will absolutely yes. Okay. There will be some changes at the.
Good news. Corey online said he's reading reviews for the clock on Target. So far, no one has stated they bought the clock for revenge. So,
okay, that is good.
So far, they're sweeping the internet looking.
This is, I know, and that's
oh my God.
That's the thing too. Austin was like, you got to look up the brand, find out if they sell it in other countries, and it is made in China.
China.
We love China. So again, I think we've.
It's very old though. I feel like, do people purchase clocks? Everybody has a phone, or you know what I mean?
Another great point.
Who still has?
If someone was selling a clock and someone bought it, they would go, "You making a bomb? What's this for?"
Right.
Get a phone, dog.
Well, I guess if he lives with his mom, they probably have some older pieces of.
I bet you
that's why the back's not on the battery.
He goes into the garage. You see his garage. There's going to be a place where a clock should be.
God, I want to come over and hang out and loiter so bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you come on, bring it on.
Do you got binoculars?
Yeah, I do. I'm a bird person.
Okay.
I was going to say I'm a bird lady, but I guess I'm a bird man. So somebody just sent me an article about clocks being left on your front porch. A gift or a welcome.
Yeah.
If you have a positive relationship with the person, they're welcoming you to a new home. Leaving a functional clock could always be a unique way. That's not true. This is an old, dirty clock.
Yeah,
it was not a gift or
a
welcome.
Yeah.
A bad omen.
Yep.
Folklore suggests leaving a clock can signal impending doom. Cool.
Do you guys want to come and have a slumber party tonight?
Man.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
We're a dog-friendly house.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing is, it's
does he ever bark when he hears anything?
Well, he's also, I don't want to give the whole layout of my home at this point, but he wouldn't, if that happened today, he wouldn't have been able to know what was happening.
Okay.
I don't know why somebody sent this to me. Possible symbolic meanings, a countdown or time limit. The most direct interpretation is that the clock represents a deadline, warning, threat to a negative event.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. Like, who's to say that this isn't otherworldly?
Oh.
Mortality. In some cultures, clocks in and around the house symbolize death. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Or that someone's time has expired.
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
Oh, geez. Stalking. Stalking and control. In the context of stalking, leaving unwanted items like a clock, let the victim know that they are being watched and that the stalker has control. The clock in this case would emphasize that the victim's time is being monitored.
Oh,
Jesus,
maybe you have a secret admirer. Maybe it's very innocent and just she just fancies you a little bit, or he.
I'd love that if that was the deal. That would be great. Let's take this one call real quick, and then let's do some real Judge Juicy stuff. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's John Boy, guys. How are you?
John Boy, what up?
Why don't you take the clock and just set it back on your neighbor's front doorstep?
Because I don't.
Says something to you.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not automatically, as dumb as it may seem, assuming that it is him. Like, I know, like, that to me, the ramifications of that are very large. So I'm not going to leap to action in that scenario quite yet, because I just think if that is what happened.
I also think you should not let anybody else touch it because of fingerprints.
We're way past that.
Yeah, it's already been touched.
This is how I touched it.
That did cross my mind.
You touched it?
He touched it. Yeah,
Oh.
he did touch it.
I mean, yours, obviously, we would know would be on it. You picked it up. But if anybody else, I wouldn't let any.
That would have been messed up, though. You want to have been messed up? This is like a fun little movie plot line. Is like I bring it in, and I know that I'm like protecting it from so nobody can touch it because I want to get it fingerprinted, and the fingerprints come back, and they're Dizzy's. It's the people closest to you.
Well, that's true.
What a bit. You got me, dog. You really did it.
This is like...
that would be so much effort for him to put into something.
We should give it to Danielle. She was able to find out whose fingers were on her head. Maybe she could feel it and be like, oh, I know whose fingers were on this.
I don't know.
Do you regret talking to your neighbor if you think this was actually from? Do you regret going and saying stuff to him?
If I find out that it's from him?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because it's legitimately the one thing I was worried about. Like
Do
the
you
one,
move?
and when people thought I was a dumbass and that I was being crazy by saying people make enemies with their neighbors and it ruins their life, and that's what I kept saying. And it was like, oh, you're a bitch boy, get the grass clippings. Oh, you got to say something. And I did say something. And if it is because of that, yes, I will have regretted it.
So you hold me partly responsible for anything
Yes,
happening?
absolutely.
Okay.
I established that from the beginning.
Listen, I said to be nice and to bring some beer or something over and just like, hey, buddy. I didn't say to go and be an a-hole.
I didn't say that either. I said be assertive.
Either way.
You let it build up too much. That's why.
That's honestly what it is. You nailed it. You did nail it. And really what it was I think the night before, Diz, I am messing with you to a certain extent, but the night before, the day before, it was Danielle who said, what are you doing? It's weird that you're so mad and you're not saying anything. So really, it's her fault. At the end of the day.
Have you talked to her since you've been gone?
Yeah, I've been texting her.
Everything's okay.
I've been texting her the whole time.
Okay. Do you need me to
swing by?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you need me to do? Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
I don't know.
I do. Shout out to Moose who just sent me a nice link to some real affordable security cameras for my front door.
There we go.
Moose, always listening, always looking out.
How many people are watching? Do we have enough?
Oh,
I get sad when I don't get to hear
almost at 300.
We're right.
Oh, you people.
I did say this though. I hate to break this news to everybody right now. The 300 number, we did it. We beat it.
Yeah.
I think the song doesn't get played until 400.
I agree.
Okay, that's fine. 100 people, that's nothing.
Yeah,
get on the
it's
YouTube.
Not. Yeah, it's. I think that. Yeah, Joe just pushing them up and she's putting them out.
Get the big black clock. Probably dump it just make sure.
It's a clock. It's a clock.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's a clock.
That's what I said.
It's a clock. Yeah.
CLOCK.
Yeah, yes, it is. Everybody knows we're talking about a clock because it was left on my front porch. It's been the topic of discussion of the whole show. It's a big black clock. That's what it sounds like when I boom slam it down on the desk. That's it right there. All right, let's just put a little bow on this and then come back with real juicy stuff so we don't have to segue into something else. I will say the first thing I got to throw at you, I don't want to say it's grotesque.
Okay.
But for some men, it's probably something that is mildly grotesque. Something that happens to women, I think it's about once a month.
Oh.
And this lady's man has some problems with that, and we need a ruling from the judge. Coming up next, do not go anywhere. More Judge Juicy on the way. Get in the YouTube, watch the program, see JoJo in her undeniably low-cut dress. More Senning Show on the way. This is a bop, by the way.
Absolutely.
Dude, Baby Bash, way ahead of his time.
He fell off out of nowhere.
Yeah, he really did. Wild Fork Foods, what an exciting time. Wild Fork, now a part of the Mike Calta Tailgate. The brisket shop will be cooking up all Wild Fork food on Sunday at the tailgate. I don't know if they have it or if they talked about it yet, but tomorrow I will unveil the full menu for the tailgate that I saw from the Wild Fork folks. This is the time of year to be chilling and grilling, stocking up on your meats, whether you want to do burgers, dogs, sausages. They've got such an array of different types of even ground beef and pre-frozen burgers and hot dogs. Maybe you want to do something impressive. You want to do a whole brisket, a pork butt, maybe smoke some ribs. They have over 450 options to make your game day extra special. Get it delivered right to your front door. You could have it waiting for you on Saturday and ready to go by Sunday morning. You can get into your local Wild Fork, South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Pete. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Fat sack and a super fly chicken. If I ain't nothing you could say to a player. Cause do wop, she fly like the planes in the air.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Yes, it's true that most injury attorneys don't cost you a dime unless they get you money for your injuries. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. It pains me to hear people still don't know that you don't have to pay me up front. Never deal with the insurance companies alone. They have a team of lawyers and you should have a team too. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or call me at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, office, Tampa.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Shop everything under the sun with Sun Toyota. Everything, including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and Tundras, with Corolla payments starting at $179 a month. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today, because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpractice your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Football season is here, and Hooters is your game day HQ. Catch all the action with ice-cold $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Or grab a wings to go at originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
Zip, zero, zilch. That's what you'll pay at Ken Canley Kia, home of 0% financing, 0 down. We've got over 1,200 Kias on sale with crazy low prices starting from just $17,988. Like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX, not $24,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. Got a trade? Regardless of what you owe, we want to pay it off. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved. We're discounting brand new Kias up to $5,000 off. $5,000 off MSRP at Ken Canley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenCanleyKia, KMA rebates assigned to dealer, APR and dealer discount on 25 Sporting, $16.67 per month for 1,000 finance plus tax, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Lenny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.
Welcome back to Senning Show. We got the judge in, Judge Juicy. Everybody loves JoJo at Joanne Petrella on social media.
Juice, 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 juice. The juice is loose. It's JoJo.
I love when that comes in with music under it.
Yeah.
It just pops.
It hits. The juice is absolutely loose. Shout out to everybody who popped the numbers on YouTube. We are well over 300, but we gotta keep moving the goalpost. If we're happy with 300 forever, what will we be?
No.
To hear the song, to celebrate properly, we got to get to 400.
As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man.
800-771-1025. All right, I have some that are kind of pulled from a headline, and then I have some stuff that I got sent to me on Instagram for Judge Juicy today. This one, I don't even know if there's much of an argument. It just seemed too gross and weird to not bring it up to you.
Okay.
It was an advice column. I'm frustrated with my husband. We've been together for 18 years. When it gets close to my menstrual cycle, he becomes very aggressive and angry, and often in a panic for us to be more intimate because he travels for work and is home only 4 nights a week. If we're not able to, he pouts, then becomes angry and distant and punishes me and constantly asks when we can resume intimacy. Regardless of how I feel at my time of the month, my feelings are ignored. He claims I never make time for him during this part of the month. And though he's out most evenings volunteering and doesn't return until 11 p.m., my day starts at 6:30. Is it my duty to make sure that he's satisfied before and during my cycle?
I mean, listen.
I'm curious
It's
to know
it's all about the sacrifice, right?
If yours is anywhere near what the this is actually a fun test. It's like there's a real doctor or like a real advice columnist with an answer here. So I'll be curious to see.
What's real anymore?
Well, I'll just be curious to see how yours compares to theirs.
So I guess what I'm confused about is, and this is where more details, which I don't know that are in there, but so they do it regularly except for that week.
That is how it seems to me. Yeah.
And he doesn't like not being able. So then just give him a little mouth love for God's sake, so you don't have to deal with all of it.
That would be that is a very Joj-like answer. I'll tell you, I'm not going to read you the whole thing.
I mean, you've been married for 18 years. Either tell him to, kick rocks or just shut him up.
Or lay down a towel and just.
I mean, that's fine. Go in the shower. Yeah, it's not messy.
These are very reasonable. The official advice columnist, the first line of her response was, "You appear to be married to an ignorant bully." It is not right for your husband to be angry over something that your body does naturally. Is it your duty to make sure he is satisfied? That's up for debate. Whether you are tired or concerned about an early wake-up call, even if he makes a habit of being out of the house until midnight, I don't think so. This is your husband's method of foreplay. If this is your husband's method of foreplay, he could use some lessons.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely an ass and could be nicer about things. So, but it doesn't sound like that's something that just started happening. So she's clearly aware of who this man has been all along. And I think either you say, no, I'm not, or you suck it up, literally and figuratively. And
is it scientific fact, and I feel like I've read this or heard it somewhere in my life, that a lot of women are, no pun intended, kind of juiced up during that time? Or is that like a don't touch me time for most people?
I would think it varies just depending. Much like I think with pregnancy, hormones are heightened during that time because, your hormones and everything are going crazy.
Sorts of things are happening.
Yeah, so you tend to be a little bit more horny, but I'm more
emotional
all the time.
Yeah.
But I know sometimes I don't feel great, so that doesn't make me want to do it. But
do you remember, if we had to go back and look at the calendar, do you think that time was going on when you and I had our fight?
When did we have our fight?
Was that offensive to ask? Why are you laughing? Was that wrong to ask?
By the way, I didn't even flinch. I was like, when was our fight? I can look it up right now.
I love how you said, looking back, was it just that time of the month? Was that really what it was?
Do you have do you have a calendar?
That I was just being very emotional and sensitive? Or maybe you take some ownership for your actions. Were you on your period that week?
I knew that was a horrific thing to say, okay? I knew that was probably going to take us down a bad pathway.
You about to have another clock on your front porch, dog.
It was unwarranted.
Oh, I don't send messages.
I'm just going to wake up to a bloody tampon on my front door.
You'll just hear from me. You'll know it was me.
Yeah, it's just a calendar with blood through 1 week on your porch now.
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I asked that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Sounds like you did.
I really didn't.
Maybe I need to have a conversation with your mother.
No, if she's listening, she's very mortified. Oh,
can we mention the big news?
Yeah. So shout out to Madeira Beach. Shout out to the Cambria Hotel. My parents are staying in town for the last couple days, and I got a text that made my day, and I'm sure this experience made my dad's day, that somewhere down in Madeira Beach, she just said, "You won't believe this. Your dad just got recognized as the real Red John down in Madeira Beach." So
I love that.
Shout out to whoever that was that saw and recognized my dad down on Madeira Beach.
Oh, yeah. If you're listening, call in.
Yeah, exactly. Funny thing is, I looked at my phone to see if my mom sent me a dirty text about asking you that question, and there was a text.
I didn't know when you said dirty text. I was like,
that better? That's not
what you want from your mom.
I was wondering if my mom left me a dirty old text.
I meant like I meant like coming from the family of like dirty looks, not like dirty. Okay, you guys are right. Yeah, I'm going to take that out.
Okay.
That phrasing, not very good on my behalf in that.
See if my mom sent me dirty texts.
Angry text.
That's better.
And the text that I had is the opposite of that, but maybe it was before. She just said, we're listening, and Dad just said, I don't know why she told me this, but you'll be glad. She said, we're listening, and Dad just said, I really like JoJo.
Oh, I love them.
You want to know the problem, though?
Oh.
Then she hit me with an LOL.
Oh.
Which is problematic. I don't know if
they like me more than you. Maybe that's what that's saying.
Maybe
they really like Joj.
Yeah.
LOL.
LOL.
You need to step it up, bro.
I even doubt that it's an RLOL. I think it was just a ha 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 ha. All right, this one's a little more specific. I like these ones that are starting to come in specific. If you I feel like, and I had a couple weird ones this week, which made me think that the horniness level from last week kind of reverberated through the listening audience.
I love that.
Because
I'm here to educate as best I can through experience.
Visual aids and everything in between.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly. And these people were feeling that. If you want to hit me up at the John Senning on Instagram is where I get about 90% of these messages. I assume them and take that they're at face value.
We did receive a email about conduct and social media
we did
today, so I didn't know if that was directed maybe at me, maybe not at me. We just need to
can you give me the cliff notes, because I didn't get a chance to read it yet. Was it probably because people are getting fired everywhere, choose your words and
definitely
be smart?
But then I was also like maybe I should avoid cucumbers for a minute.
Be careful what produce you're manhandling in the studio for all to see.
Yeah, correct.
Dear Judge Juicy, I hooked up with a girl from Tinder, and halfway through, she asked me to spit in her mouth and call her by her dad's name.
Let's go.
By her dad's name?
Wait. That is not what I thought when I read it the first time.
I thought you said daddy at first.
I hooked up with a girl from Tinder, and halfway through, she asked me to spit in her mouth and call her by her dad's name.
How does that even make
sense?
that
is.
What's her dad's name?
I can't even get through the.
Well, maybe
he
it's,
has
maybe
to
it's,
call her Steve. Steve.
Maybe it's a like Ashley. There's male Ashleys.
That's the best case scenario. I mean, best case scenario.
Super weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I copied and pasted this, and I was certain that it was like her calling him her dad's name, which is still weird.
Yeah.
She asked me to spit in her mouth and call her by her dad's name. I froze, but then I actually did it. Now I can't stop replaying it in my head. Am I disturbed, or is this just a hot kink?
Oh no, that's disturbing.
That is disturbing.
I was with her in the spitting, and that's fine. But then to call.
What do you think that even? I'm trying to break down the psychology of what's going on in her mind by her wanting to be called. Does that mean she's got a fantasy about her parents and that she somehow is role playing that? Well, it would be really messed up if she started calling him by her mom's name. that
like
would
my
be
dad's name is Joe, so if I asked you to call me by my dad's name, it'd be kind of like my name.
Well, it would be, especially if you're like Joe.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna get there anyways. So
if you keep doing that, I might.
Yeah, that I really, as prude as you may think that I am, like I could find a path to most things. Calling her by her dad's name.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't get that.
I'm going to do that to Nicole today. But like flip it, and we're getting ready to do it. I go, spit in my mouth and call me Christina. That's her mom's name. See what she does.
I don't
my
want
God.
I don't want to be a total boner killer, but my concern there would be that there's been some sort of abuse.
Yeah. Yes.
And that,
so then I didn't know. Maybe it was like her stepdad who she like secretly had a thing for. And so she, was trying to, without hooking up with the dad, the stepdad.
Oh, man. This took a turn.
It's messed up. I definitely wouldn't do it again. And this is where I'm all about like the communication. I'd be like, yo.
You say you wouldn't do it again.
Like
I would never like do it again.
This guy did it.
Yeah, he said he did it. So I'd never do it again.
You're saying as the guy, I would do it again.
She was saying like she's done it and she's not going to do it again because it's weird.
Oh, no, me personally?
Yeah,
no.
But is
spitting.
Yeah, I know that, consent is kind of a fluid situation with you, Joj. Like, sometimes men need it, sometimes they don't. When it comes to spitting...
That's what the girl's wearing.
That's your words, not mine. When it comes to spitting in someone's mouth, is that a ask permission or ask forgiveness thing? Like, because it does seem kind of like a buzz... Well, I don't know. I guess you'd be like, I'm going to spit in your mouth. And then she's like, nope.
No, you don't say. You don't announce it.
I feel, okay. So I would say your odds are better to ask for forgiveness because if you did it, I'd be like, oh God, why? Why did you just do that? And then I would be fine.
Once you got through it for a second. I have some thoughts.
There's so many things though, when it like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know. What did you have for dinner? Like, what is it going to taste like? It's going to be gross. I don't want.
Terrible for me. The weirdest that's ever done, I don't know if you remember this on the after show.
I don't know why.
Why are you pointing
at me?
It was on the after show. I mentioned this.
The worst thing you've ever done to me was...
cucumber stuff.
Yeah.
It was when I was dating Mercedes, and she slapped me during sex.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
No.
No.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I did not like it.
In the face?
It was twice.
So
the first
hard.
time it happened, I go, that didn't just happen. It was an accident or whatever. And then the second...
on the face?
Yeah, and she was on top of me.
Oh, geez.
And then the second time she did it, I go, what are you doing? I threw her off me. I'm like, why are you smacking me? Like, it was an issue.
I was like, that... You're gonna have to address that.
Yeah. Did she have an answer? Was she like, I really like it, it's what I'm into? Like, did you guys talk through it, or was it just like...
It was kind of like, I thought we were having fun. Like, I'm just having fun. I'm like... Don't slap me. I was like, we're going to have issues. You start slapping me while we're having sex.
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, that, I will say physical, probably permission is best.
Also, it felt like you're on top of me, and then you slap me. It feels like a dominance thing.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I'm ending that right now, because that's not the way this is going. Next thing, she's going to go, let me wear this while I'm doing something.
Oh, dude.
Well, you would like that.
You got to be dommed. I mean, you can be a little dommed every now and again.
Do you like to be dommed?
Yeah. I'm not opposed to it. I mean, I can't say that I've never been tied up or anything. Okay. Like I'm okay being in positions where and I don't mean a physical position. I mean like positions in life and wherever where I'm the sub, if you will. But I've never been down that road.
No 50 Shades.
I've not been hog tied.
No red room in your house.
Wives? Yeah, hunting wives.
Hunting wives. Well, that's just hot lesbian action. Not as much.
That's not as much. It wasn't there. Was that the other show you're watching with the strap-on cop?
Oh, that. Oh, no, there was a strap-on. There was a strap-on cop moment in Hunting Wives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at you. You remember in the hot pegging scenes more than I did.
I never even seen it. You guys told me about it.
You're like, that hot scene. Remember it, dude? You know what I'm
She was
what I'm
whispering in his
talking
ear.
Joj, thank you for being here.
That's
thank
it?
you. I know, right? We did so much talk.
Oh, my God.
We did so much talk about my big black clock that we didn't do much juicing today. But
I like to be juiced.
Yeah.
You got to start the show with that. That's how we get the numbers up. You don't end with that.
With the juicing?
We did get up there, by the way, about 375. I think next week we'll put the brain trust together. We'll really pop the crowd. We'll get well over 400.
I love it.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for your rulings. Next week, we'll also have the return of the rapid fire. I wanted to let it wait a week so I could compile some.
Sure.
We'll get the rapid fire judgments next week. But thank you, Joj, for everything.
Did you see the story that I sent you? Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
on
please.
Instagram?
No.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, we can talk about it maybe next week.
Look at that. A long tease.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella. You can hear her often with Johnny B on the Mike Calta After Show. A true gem. We're lucky to have her. Thank you for being here. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, it's time to dig into John's Joints. Lots of news of the day. We'll retouch on we're probably going to retouch on the clock situation, honestly. Get Drew's opinion and a bunch more coming up in John's Joints on Senning Show. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. We got long summers here in Florida, which means more time at the pool, and make sure yours is firing on all cylinders. Hawkins Service Co. is giving you $250 off a pool heater or heat pump this September. You're going to be able to enjoy warm swims year-round and worry-free pool time. So about a month ago, I got with Hawkins, and I got a Pent Air variable speed pool pump, which has changed the game. My pool is cleaner than it's ever been. I'm putting less work into it. It's using less power. I can control it from my phone. Even the light in my pool, I can hit a button on my phone. Boom, it's on. It's been a game changer. They do it all. HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and pool repair. Give them a call today to book an appointment. 813-445-8209. And always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. It's your first time using them and you're not taking advantage of the already existing sales. Let them know that you heard about Hawkins on Senning Show. 10% off right there. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Lower yours, grant him one last choice. Drive until you lose the road. A break with the ones you follow.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Game-changing deals are always in season at Jerry Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Great American Tailgate events. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today during the drive-in to fall events at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Get ready for another B&T Day at Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, September 20th. B&T makes some of the world's most advanced suppressors, and they are some of the hottest suppressors on the market. Meet with factory reps, enjoy a chance to win big with exciting raffles, and fuel up with free food and drinks while you shop. And remember that we are in the heat of a 2A sales tax holiday season. No tax on all things firearms. And Will is covering your tax stamp on select suppressors. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Check them out on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down.
Don't let pneumococcal pneumonia break your stride. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk. So be proactive with Capvaxive pneumococcal 21-valent conjugate vaccine to help protect against invasive pneumococcal disease and pneumonia caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive helps protect against the strains of bacteria that cause about 30% more IPD cases than any other pneumococcal conjugate vaccine in adults over 50, according to national-level CDC stats. Regional variations may exist. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Capvaxive does not protect against all strains. For more information, call 1-800-927-8888 or visit capvaxive.com. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive. Need help paying for your Merck vaccine? Visit merckhelps.com. Sponsored by Merck.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
If you're ready to give your business and your bank account a boost, Achieva Credit Union is offering a special cash bonus program. Open up a new business checking account with Achieva, and they'll reward you with a cash bonus up to $400. And joining Achieva Credit Union isn't just about the welcome bonus. They offer full-service business banking with local decision makers who understand your market. For more info, go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Certain restrictions apply. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
The Just Call Mo Comedy Jam is back. The 4th annual showcase hits the Orlando Funny Bone Thursday, October 2nd, and tickets are only $20, and it all benefits a great cause, the Yellow Brick Road Foundation. Grab your tickets now at mocomedyjam.com before they sell out. That's mocomedyjam.com.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richie. Shop everything under the sun with Sun Toyota. Everything, including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and Tundras, with Corolla payments starting at $179 a month. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today, because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richie.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers have been terribly abused in nursing homes. Bed sores, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Together, we've been through it. Big storms, long hot nights, and the sigh of relief when the lights come on. At Tampa Electric, we never stop preparing. We strengthen lines, trim trees, and underground miles of power lines every year. And when a storm hits, we're all in.
Every team member works around the clock until the power's back on for everyone. Yay! Because together, we can power through any storm. See how you can prepare at tampaelectric.com/storm center.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Went to the doctor to get checked out. He said, everything's really good. Do want to let you know, though, you are pre-diabetic. And I was like, who isn't, right?
From King of Queens and his comedy specials, Kevin James brings his new tour, Eat the Frog, to Ruth Eckerd Hall Friday, January 16th.
Do you have diabetes? He goes, no. But I go, could you get diabetes? He said, I guess so. I go, let me tell you something. You're pre-diabetic.
Don't miss comedian Kevin James live on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at RuthEckerdHall.com.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Right on time, baby. Biggest, thickest clocks in the business. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Some call him the Clock Man. Others call him Drew Garabo.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
I don't want to alarm you, John, but I had to text you twice to ask if it was a work or a shoot, and you're still insisting that it is a shoot.
I don't know what I could say to you that would make you believe it anymore, but it is a 100% very uncomfortable shoot, and it's funny because you kind of get in the moment of the show and it becomes funny and stuff, and I find myself during the commercial breaks, like dwelling on it more and becoming more uncomfortable by it because it happened as I was walking out of the door of my home. So you have a very short period of time to digest it before we're here making jokes about it and talking about it and people are giving their opinions that I don't really know that it's that I've figured out how freaked out I am by it. If you're just joining us, when I left my house today to come here, there was a clock. I don't know any other way to put it. It's a clock box. It is here, you want to look at it? You want to see what it looks like?
Not really. Put your fingerprints right over that bad boy, dog, all over it.
Yeah, I mean it's like a weird black box clock. The battery slot is missing the battery cover, but it does have a battery in it. It was working when I stepped on it when it was on my front door this morning. It stopped a couple times. There's an alarm button, but the alarm button has been ripped off. There's a gold ring on the top, and somebody placed a clock right in front of my front door. And we've been kind of talking about it and figuring out how concerning it is, if it's a joke, what are the possibilities or scenarios where it could be an innocent thing.
That's what I've been trying to think about is like, I know you went to the worst case scenario of it being your neighbor. I try to go to the best case scenario because remember when someone left a penguin at my front door?
I do.
And it was a neighbor, my neighbor Julie, who was just trying to have a little
Yeah.
I was
you were mortified by that.
Oh, yeah. No, I was absolutely freaked out by it.
And it's hard to find a nefarious penguin analogy. This one comes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Time is running out. The clock is ticking. Any variation of that feels like, dude, by the way, there's a big black clock in the chat now.
Yes.
There's not only do we have a Dizzy's couch, we now have a big black clock in there as well. So I don't know if you heard me say what Simone texted me, and she said, what if somebody was moving or like had their stuff and somehow this fell out of a vehicle or fell off something and into your yard, and then somebody walking by found it, assumed it was yours, and then placed it on your front porch. That is kind of the only answer that's not kind of scary. And that still seems way more far-fetched than somebody playing a prank and or something else.
Can we just go back to the interaction when you told your neighbor that you would appreciate a heads up next time he's mowing his lawn?
Yep.
Let's rewind time.
Yeah.
So thank you. Let's be Superman and fly around the globe in reverse time.
Yeah.
He didn't say a word to you.
No, there was kind of it was almost, I would say, an acknowledgement. Like there was some sort of because he was about to mow the area that would have shot the grass all over our driveway and onto Danielle's car. So as I was saying that, there was okay, I'm going to go over here. But there was no words that came out of his mouth. And then I moved the vehicle, and we had not communicated since. And again, when I did, I step on the clock. I look down. I'm like barely computing what's happening. I'm looking at this thing under my foot. Like, what is, how, where, what? And I look up, and I will say, this man is at that very moment getting into his vehicle about to drive away.
Did you have a thought to go like, hey?
Oh, I did. Well, that was kind of my first thought, but then I thought Danielle might know what this is. Like, I don't know how, but is this something that she bought and it was on the front porch and it fell down or something happened or the lawn guy knocked it over? So I immediately went to her, showed her. She was like, I have no idea what that is. She was totally freaked out by it. So I ran back to the front to try and get this guy before he left. He was already gone. So again, I'm going to go over there tonight with the case of beer and be like, hey, man, here's some free beer. Don't kill me. And did you see any activity over by my porch earlier?
Case of beer? What are you giving him a case of beer for?
Well, at the here's the deal. If it's him, I need to be on a mission of peace. If this was him.
A conversation. I don't think you bring him presents if we even think he's
No, the beer's the right move.
I'm not like a tit for tatter. I'm not trying to be like, well, if he did this, then I got to do this.
Right.
If he did this, I want everything to stop and to be good. That. It's as simple as that. And if he didn't do it, then he gets a case of beer. And it was a nice gesture.
Hey, I'm going to be the neighbor. You come over with the case of beer.
All right.
You knock on my door. Yeah.
Hey, man, I where I work, we end up with a lot of free beer, and I got this case of beer. I thought I'd give it to you.
Oh, yeah, I don't have the time to drink beer right now.
I like that.
I got to go. See you later, man.
Oh, the door slammed.
That would be bad. That would, some variation of that would be bad.
How would you
voice was
describe?
Closer.
Thank you. And how would you describe his demeanor? Is he a gruff man? Is he a friendly man? Is he an outgoing man?
Well, Drew's was American, so just based on the fact that yours was non-American, I would say yours was somewhere closer.
Oh, he's not American.
He's Eastern European. We assume.
Yeah, something. He's from somewhere. He's from another land.
Czechoslovakia, Bosnia Herzegovina, Russia.
Something
we don't
like
know.
that.
Aren't your neighbors on the other side from
Estonia?
From there too?
No. The other ones are nice, kind, old teacher people.
Okay.
From America.
Yeah, and no, he's again. The thing with this guy is that sometimes he will see me and it's like we're long lost friends and we can talk for a second. This is over the span of years.
Yeah.
98% of the time, zero acknowledgement. Like won't even look up. But he's very fit. He's out working and doing push-ups in the street in the morning.
In the street?
Dude, he is. He goes down to
push-ups in the street?
He runs and then he does push-ups and then he goes down to the bench and does dips and stuff.
I didn't know all this.
The dude is shredded. He is shredded.
The guy he lives with his mom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It seems odd that he would, after all this time, engage in an act of aggression like this.
Right, unless you took that interaction on Monday as an act of aggression on my behalf.
But John's hands down the most lovable guy.
That was a good. That was a clock one too. Yeah,
hands down.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's good. I got. Can we role play again? Except I'm you and you're your neighbor.
Oh yeah, let's try that.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? It's
like Dizzy's. Yeah, I don't know.
It's me, John, from next door.
What would you like?
Oh, I believe in quid pro quo, as I saw in the movie Silence of the Lambs. And since you gave me the clock, I'd like to give you this.
What is this?
It's a canceled check.
I do not get this joke.
You're from Czechoslovakia, and I just canceled you.
I don't know that it's Czechoslovakia.
Oh.
I want to say this is such a weird connection to make, but you ever seen the guy, what the hell is his name? Ari Matty, the comedian, stand-up comedian. So he's from Estonia. And that I know that his voice sounds exactly like my neighbor's.
Oh.
So I don't know if they live near Estonia, but that has got to be within the general region of where they live.
He knows what you do.
No, I don't know. Well, probably. Yeah, I think we have had the conversation that I work for a radio station. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering. Oh, this is perplexing.
It really is.
What if it's not him?
No.
It's almost worse if it's not, because then it's a world of possibility. Like algebraically, it's X minus him.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is that I keep saying is not that I'm not in denial, but if this was him and this of my general, and I keep reiterating this, my whole worst nightmare when the discussion about the grass clipping started, the owner that had it out for me that was crazy. And if this come from there, then my worst nightmare has been realized.
Yeah, it has. I wish I had a nice little put on this for you home.
Have some drinks. I'm gonna
Cheers. Your dumbass advice is the one that got me in the problems that I'm in.
This is your fault.
I'm no longer taking any advice from how I should or should not handle
Let me
issues
ask you
with my
this.
neighborhood.
Any grass on your car?
Oh, sorry. I got a call.
Is this the door? No, wait. It would be a clock phone. Oh, there it is.
Hello. Oh yeah, no, I'm with John in the joints. Sorry.
What's your advice now?
Oh, I said, have you seen any grass clippings since you talked to him?
No.
So my advice kind of worked.
Yeah. No.
Kind of worked.
Well, maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I got a call real quick. I should probably take that. That's Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. No, I'm in with John and Diz at the joints. I gotta go.
Yeah. One step away from the schmoo all over again.
Oh, no.
If you did not know, today is National Cheeseburger Day. Nice. Our friend Scotty sent along a note that cheeseburgers are 50 cents all day at McDonald's today.
From the app, though.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna skim that.
There are no mistakes.
No, there are when you hear what I'm about to say.
Oh.
I had a double cheeseburger today from McDonald's, and it was great. It was so good.
Did you pay only 99 cents because of the McDonald's app?
No.
There's your mistake.
No, it's only 50 cents actually. So
huge mistake.
50 cents through the app. But I didn't know that before I went there. So I did already know that, but I found out the hard way, which was I went there not through the app. I am when it comes to cheeseburgers and any conversation of ranking the Mecca, at least here on my side of the bridge in St. Pete, I'm El Cap till I die. I think that burger is so damn good. And there's a couple burgers in life that make me feel the way that the El Cap burger is. And one is from your old stomping grounds, Drew, and that's Johnny's Fill-In Station.
Amazing.
Dude, that burger, there's something about those high quality, like, backyard pattied burgers that you get from certain places where when they're good, the meat is like, it may sound like a weird thing, but maybe somebody will get it. It's like clean. You know what I mean? It's like a clean beef taste where it's just juicy enough and you got the crunchy cold toppings that make a proper burger forever. If you had to just have one burger, fast food or establishment, what is it?
For the rest of, I can only eat one.
No, you got to go right now. Somebody said right now you can have any burger. We will hand deliver you any burger in the world. If you wanted a burger, what would it be?
I am a sucker for Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys.
I'm a Five Guys sucker.
We're talking about burgers. Though.
Yeah.
What are you ordering for
McDonald's.
food? Okay.
Diz, what's the go-to? Don't say Wendy's.
No. Mine's actually a Canadian brand. It's called Harvey's. And Harvey's, they treat you kind of like Subway, where you kind of have an idea of what you want, and they bring the patty and all that, and then they'll put on the toppings.
Fuddruckers.
I was gonna say that's like Fuddruckers.
Yeah, but it kind of to the factor you said, where like the meat just tastes clean. and stuff like that. The
Yeah,
patty,
I know it's a weird thing, but every great burger I eat, and I just, oh, wow, this place looks awesome.
Harvey's, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey's, 65 years of burger your way. Since 1959, we've always believed that we don't make the best burger. You do. Let your cravings do the talking at the garnish counter.
That's straight out of Fuddruckers.
Dude, bring it on to America. Dude, they're very Canadian. Like their logo is the Canadian flag. Like they do not play. In the world of burgers and things that will be in our corridor very soon, supposedly, Florida's whole cookout is coming to town.
I want to try that.
Dude, that's going to change the game. When Floridians realize not only how good it is, but how they have so many, and then even you can create these boxes where you could get like a quesadilla and chicken fingers and a burger. It's not just the name; it's how.
It is phenomenal. Also, the same trip, Bucky's barbecue sandwich.
Bucky's.
Oh, my God.
Really, that good?
Dude, their brisket sandwiches for reals.
Sometimes I wonder if it's really as good as it is. Like,
I think it is.
It is such a, got to be, well, without a shadow of a doubt, it's the most hyped roadside stand that has ever existed. Has ever existed ever. Nobody's even ever tried to enter the game the way that they have. And they yell, brisket on the board, and they chop it up right there fresh. They're making burritos and sandwiches.
Beaver nuggets.
Everything in between.
I know this is kind of blasphemous, but it's the same feeling I get with like how people regard pub subs. They're great, but they're not like the greatest sub to ever occur.
Accurate.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it's just when you put them up against all of the other people that are doing the same thing, there's really no competition.
Yeah.
I would love to. This would be a fun thing to do if we ever get one close. Blind taste test with you, Drew. Sonny's brisket versus Bucky's brisket. Because they can't. I would wonder, that'd be a great thing to do. That'd be a fun little thing to do as a social media video of like high-end barbecue chefs and have them taste like a Sonny's and a Bucky's to find out like what they would consider the closest to legitimate barbecue.
Or maybe like throw in a Four Rivers or some more high-end
something
stuff.
like that, or at least one other option that would be considered high-end, and see if either of the others, make it onto the list.
My parents just love Sonny's barbecue.
Dude, there's something to it, man.
It's hard for me to diss it.
Great sweet tea. I'll tell you that. The only place,
crinkle fries.
The only place on earth I will order a sweet tea is
Sonny's.
Is Sonny's. I don't know what it is. Not as sweet as you might think. I am remiss at this point as well, since we are on the burger topic. Fast food, you can't find them all over the place. Freddy's burgers, fries, and custards. If you ever are driving down the interstate and you see a Freddy's on a highway sign, you need to pull your ass over because you're in for a damn fine burger.
You're so right. I remember driving back from Orlando though, and with Xander, and he suggested Five Guys. It was the last time, and dude, there is something about the way all of those toppings come together.
It is really good. It is a sitter. It is also one of those meals that you will feel more after you eat it than, and I don't even mean that as a bad way, because some things just be like that. I have this memory. Sometimes burgers that you eat just stick out in your mind. Sure. You just remember that day you ate that burger. Yep. Something happened. It might have been National Burger Day. I'm not going to lie to you. It might have been National Burger Day. You were going on kind of like you were right now about Five Guys, and Five Guys was like, hey, we want to bring you burgers. And they brought us 2 burgers that were fully loaded, and we housed them in this studio. And I think of that burger when I think of some of the best burgers that I ever ate. On that day, that burger was so freaking delicious.
God, they did send that over, didn't they?
Yeah.
With a big bag of fries.
They really did it.
Hey, maybe they'll hear us again, John. Or maybe Harvey's is listening up in Canada. And they'll send one down.
How nice would that be? They send out a whole little bar of. I do like the idea of. Now, get me on this, a hybrid, and this is bringing 2 conversations, one from yesterday and one from today together. We went down the Super Bar, Garden Bar Highway yesterday, and today we're talking Fuddruckers, Harvey's. What if you had a place where the idea was like your salad bar was your salad bar and also your topping bar? So you have all these options for your salad that you can make in tons of burger. you like?
Sexy.
That in their day when they were the House of 43 Burgers. With Ruby's, they changed it very quick. Their thing. I said that number.
Robin.
Oh, for one.
I do love Red Robin. Dude.
Yeah, never been. I don't know.
I love Red Robin.
That surprises me because you like unique food. I tried it.
Not
Selective.
that uniqueness. Just find it unique. Not for Drew Garab. Fact about Ruby Tuesday, and this breaks my heart. During my whole run during Ruby Tuesday, their claim to fame, 75% of the orders that we did definitely during lunch were this, and now they're not on the menu at all. Their specialty were mini burgers in the salad bar. That was like the go-to. You got 2 mini burgers, fries, and the salad bar for $7.99, and that was like what everybody ordered, and they were so good. They had these little fried onions on them and a little mustard mayo mix and a pickle. They were, and you could get beef, you could get turkey, you could get veggie, which was like a feta zucchini patty. You could get a crab cake mini. Like their whole claim to fame during the mid-2000s was mini burgers. And then since then, there's not a single one on the menu.
I got out of the Ruby Tuesdays game in the late 80s. There was one in the Florida Mall, and it was the only sit-down restaurant in the Florida Mall. So if you didn't want to go like food court, you'd go Ruby Tuesdays. I ate there all the time.
Dude, I don't think are long for this world. I don't even know how many there are. Anyone that has ever existed near here has closed.
Just the one in Lakeland.
Lakeland, the one in Tampa closed, the one in Brandon Mall closed, I think there may be one in Oldsmar, but as long as there's one left, I feel like I've got an opportunity to thrive in life when I get fired from the radio. Let's touch on this before we go to break, and then we can keep it nice and tight. Sinclair Broadcasting has said that ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel was insufficient, announcing that it is going to yank Jimmy Kimmel Live from its stations until the host apologizes directly to Charlie Kirk's family and donates to his political activist group. The Baltimore-based broadcaster, whose group of some 40-plus ABC affiliates is the nation's largest, said Kimmel's on-air remarks about Kirk's assassination were inappropriate and deeply insensitive. The company vowed not to return Kimmel's show until formal discussions are held with ABC regarding the network's commitment to professionalism and accountability. We believe broadcasters have a responsibility to educate and elevate respectful, constructive dialogue in our communities. That coming from the vice chairman of Sinclair Broadcasting, Jason Smith, in a statement. We touched on it briefly earlier. I don't think that the people who feel like this is an attack on free speech are totally out of bounds. I get where they're coming from under an umbrella of comedy. I just think there's a lot more at work here. And I mentioned your post earlier because I think what ultimately is going to happen and they want to happen is getting back to a more widely palatable form of late night entertainment. It wasn't, if you just started watching the late night shows 5 years ago, dig your heels in the country. That was not the way for time before that, and I do have to ABC just riding the pendulum. People off their jobs, pulled off a TV when the pendulum was over on this side. Floyd meme, whatever it may be, and you are big corporations, and right now, whether they're big time,
and it will always swing. It'll swing just about free speech. Unfortunately for the narcoleptic Mr. Kimmel, he is. This was a horribly timed incident that allowed Sinclair and ABC to show him the door. They've been bleeding money for a while. Ratings in late night television have been going down. There's a merger up ahead that could have been threatened by some insensitive comments.
That's the Nexstar thing, right? Yeah, which is so crazy because I didn't know it when I mentioned it earlier, but there is that crazy tie-in to both the late night hosts that got fired because CBS, Paramount, was actively being sued by Trump when they pulled Colbert, and now this merger with Nexstar and ABC could somehow be on the line and connected in a way that might not necessarily be what it seems on paper as well.
Yeah, did you see the FCC chair went on Hannity and talk to him about it. It's an interesting conversation. It does smack of a clamp down on free speech to a certain degree, but like you said, maybe they just want to go back to a world where late night hosts, get this, we're designed to entertain and amuse us rather than pitching their own political agenda.
And that's the interesting thing is there's been such a conversation about the war on comedy, and you can't make jokes anymore. Nobody can make a joke anymore. And obviously that's back. I mean, the fact that you look at things like a Kill Tony, and I know I mentioned him a lot, but I think it's just the primest example that a show like that, Netflix felt comfortable picking up and broadcasting on their platform for them to say, we're not scared. We're not scared of questionably offensive jokes anymore. The cross-section of real life opinions and what can be possibly portrayed as hatred for a certain group of people masked as comedy. Where do you protect it and where do you go, okay, you can call this comedy. This is what I alluded to earlier. It's not a secret that Jimmy Kimmel, if you are a MAGA person or a Trump supporter, he hates you. He thinks you're scum. He went on the air during COVID and pretty much said, if you're not vaccinated, you deserve to die. Like his opinions are not veiled. But he makes jokes. So is everything that he says a joke, or can I say, die if you didn't get the vaccine and mean it, but I said it on my late night show, so it's a joke. I don't know how you get to pick and choose what's a joke.
And when you look at guys like Jimmy Kimmel and Howard Stern, who used to engage in raunchy misogyny and over-the-top sexual humor, who then, when COVID came along, drew a line and said, if you're on this side, the unvaccinated, you should die. You're an absolute scum. It turns people off big time.
I thought
the right people.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a, did I send it to myself? Let me see.
Mine always end up in my drafts.
My favorite thing is all the demands they sent him.
Oh, dude.
Now that is where you start living in bizarro land.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you thought it was wrong, say it's wrong, stand by your morals and get rid of him. To like have a list of demands that he's got to personally apologize and donate money to certain people. And then the fact that they're putting the and I got no problem at all with a Charlie Kirk memorial anywhere at any time. But then to be putting that on during his time slot, it just feels like it's more dirty pool and feelings and gotcha moments than it is. We made a decision. We feel good about it, and we're going to stand by. Oh yeah, this was the clip.
They're kind of clowning him. They're like, apologize, donate this money, wear a Bears jersey because that's his favorite football team.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Just
all
crazy.
of that. Yeah, this clip was the one that I happened upon last night. If we're just looking for other reasons to think Jimmy Kimmel was a douchebag.
Hospitals get any more overcrowded, they're going to have to make some very tough choices about who gets an ICU bed. That choice doesn't seem so tough to me. Vaccinated person having a heart attack, yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo, rest in peace, Wheezy.
It's just you just build on that. You know what I mean? Like that builds and builds and builds, and at some point, like you've totally alienated half of your potential viewing audience. And I think whatever you want about it, and I don't think that you're totally off base if you go, they're coming for everybody who speaks out against Trump, but also think about what a company like ABC wants from that slot. Do they want that? And if Jimmy Kimmel wants to start a podcast, or they want to put him on an HBO or a Netflix or something, he could rant politically like that all day long, and you would know what you're getting. I just don't think that this is what they want anymore.
No, I look at a guy, my favorite late night host of all time, Conan O'Brien. He's been doing a podcast for the last 5, 6, 7 years, however many. He has the freedom to do stuff like Kimmel was doing, the divisive, like if you're over here. He does it because he is an entertainer. He is a comedian. He wants to make his audience laugh. Jimmy got caught in his own personal agenda, and that sucks. Sorry, I got a call coming in. That's Coldplay's Clocks. I'm on with John and the guys. Sorry.
It's weird. I've never heard your phone ring ever, actually, let alone with a song before.
Just downloaded a bunch of ringtones.
A very, very interesting. No ringbacks, just ringtones. I have seen a lot of people mentioning Conan's name. Now that there is this void in late night with Colbert and Kimmel gone. I will say, Trump went at Fallon and said fire him and Seth Meyers too. I didn't ever really at the end of the day. I know that Fallon's probably liberal, but I don't look at him as a guy who sinks his teeth in as much to the political agenda. I did. I guess Trump was asked a little bit ago about Kimmel. I have not heard this yet.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent.
I mean, that's inaccurate. If you make it to hosting a late night show, you have talent.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know what, is it the, like somebody would say, it's the woke mind virus. But what does take a guy like a Howard and like a Jimmy Kimmel that thrived on pushing the envelope? That you go back, and I mean, it's so worn out now, everybody's seen it. Jimmy Kimmel did the blackface. Jimmy Kimmel, there's those bits where he would go up behind women and act like he was groping them. Not that those are right, but that's kind of how everybody found out who he was and the lane that he was in, to then take such a drastic leap to a different area. Maybe as people get older, they mature and their political leanings take over their thought process. But it's just, it's interesting to see where both of those guys, more specifically Jimmy, where they came from to where they are at this moment.
I imagine it happened at the same time because they're really good friends. Like, they go on vacation together,
really?
They hang out together. So I imagine it was probably both of them together going, hey, we got to get people vaccinated, or maybe Big Pharma's involved. Who knows?
There could be a little bit of that as well. I mean, that's probably not far-fetched, that they were at least motivated at some point, and then it just got out of hand.
Too bad.
When we come back, some lighter things. Ooh. Dude, I have I think I might save this for tomorrow. I think it's a little... I think this is a Friday thing. I'll say
a Friday feeling.
A Friday feeling thing that we'll hold on to. It has to do with movies that have never been attempted to be remade ever.
6:30 today.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
but no, it's great for you tomorrow.
We'll still we're going to skip over it either way. You brought up about a bald eagle sighting that you had last night.
Yeah.
There was a bald eagle versus another creature caught on a trail cam that is damn juicy. We'll talk about that and a bunch more coming up next on the back half of John's Joints. More Senning Show on the way. Are you looking to buy new windows? Well, before you decide, make sure to get a free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, they've been installing windows for over 50 years. And at Reese, Impact Windows come with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. Everybody's looking for a way to increase the value of your home. How about a double lifetime warranty? Most windows are installed in under 8 weeks. I got a chance to meet with Michael Jackson. Yes, his name is Michael Jackson from Reese Windows. Learned about these products that are made in America and a family-owned business that's been doing it for over 50 years. If you want your chance to win $25,000 in free windows, all you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. That is TRUST to 20129.
It'll come back for ya.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Quick update for my driver's accident that we had I-4 East just past I-75. Looks like it's been cleared and traffic is getting back up to speed in that area. We do have reports of another crash, still Tampa side, East Bush Boulevard at McKinley Drive. A lot of stop and go traffic over there, so if you are heading that direction, add about an extra 20 minutes to your drive. Interstate bridges right now running up to speed and accident-free. I'm at
time and money. Individual mobile service with Jerry on Tampa. Details.
The wait is over. Michael Bublé and Niall Horan.
Oh, it's good to be back.
This is my dream come true.
And the queen herself, Reba McEntire.
I get to tell them what to do like a big sister.
Whose team are you on?
Now the party can start. Yeehaw.
The Voice returns Monday on NBC.
What's up, OWN listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Good Greek Moving and Storage is the world's only full-service relocation company. They provide everything from realty services, moving, and storage. They also offer Good Greek van lines, providing long-distance moving across the U.S. and the world. They are entrusted by multiple professional sports organizations. If you moved yourself and you need somebody to unpack it, Good Greek can do it. Seriously, it's a one-stop shop for anything moving related. Get a free moving quote at goodgreek.com.
Looking for a new adventure? Then head to your local McDonald's for the new Epic Universe Mix, a mix of frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and frozen Sprite Lemonade. Purchase a large Epic Universe Mix and you could win tickets to the new Universal Epic Universe theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Drink in the wonders of an awesome new chill for a limited time at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's, no purchase necessary. Visit promotion.coke.com/Epic Universe giveaway for official rules. Fanta and Sprite Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Honda. Drive a new 2025 Honda Pilot, just $2025 Honda Accord, just $289 per month. Don't wait for the now and save today. Online at crownhonda.com and service.
Only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richie.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and selling your home is by far one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with absolutely matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com.
a.m. Win custom hats, Bud Light drafts, and a Yeti cooler. Win passes to the Mike Calta tailgate that Sunday.
Involved you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.
Coming up into the weekend, we become mostly clear tonight. Lows in the
chance is small, 10, 20%. High temperatures staying in the low 90s.
Now, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. Drew Garabo Live coming up in 20 minutes. Your next chance at $1,000 at 5. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. That is Drew. Shout out to our buddy Danielle. She said you need Elevate now more than ever. You need to be able to protect yourself.
She's right.
I will be a friendly reminder at Radio Danielle. Follow her. I don't know if we're close, but if we got 1,000 new followers by Friday, she was going to release more of the, lack of a better term, horny photo shoot that her and her husband did. So,
do you remember the number she was at?
I don't. I think she took maybe off the top of my head, or like, what is she at now?
12.2.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 11 something, but it wasn't. It's not definitely not 1,000 yet.
Well, go throw her a follow.
Yeah, I think it was like 11.8 or 9 maybe when I first looked.
The world needs to see those photos.
We are. There's a whole secret folder out there that the world is not seen yet. Exciting news. If you want to get your hands on tickets to the Tampa Bay Lightning's first home outdoor game, they're now on sale through Ticketmaster. It's part of the NHL Stadium Series and is the second of 2 NHL contests to be played in the Sunshine State this winter. The game time has not been exactly locked in, but the matchup with the Bruins is set to take place on the evening of February 1st, 2026 on a rink that will be carefully, and I'm sure with some special juju spread all over it, constructed on the field inside Raymond James Stadium. It's so funny for the people that don't pay attention to the NHL. I don't even think you need to pay attention or not pay attention. It seems like a fantasy. Like, it seems playing outdoor ice hockey in the state of Florida is something that would not be possible. But, it feels like they've been talking about this probably for 10 plus years, and the science of it, probably studying almanacs to find out the exact perfect day, rain pattern, all of these different things, I believe, go into effect. And it's going to be a hell of a spectacle. And the tickets are officially on sale. Miami also will host the Sunshine State's first ever outdoor game on January 2nd. That's going to take place in the Marlins Lone Depot Park. That has a retractable roof. So I think they're probably planning on shutting that, or we'll play it by ear as it gets a little bit closer. The game in Tampa has no safety net. They can shut the roof in Miami. In order to build and protect the rink at Raymond James, the NHL says it will construct a massive tent over the field. So I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I've seen a bunch of them. I don't know that we've seen a tent like that over the rink at any of the other outdoor stadiums, which there, when they do it at the other places, worst case scenario, snow, which then it's fine. It looks cool. And I know it's snowed in the past.
Sure. Here,
rain is probably a game,
deal breaker,
game ender if you get rain on that bad boy.
Isn't it interesting, John, that they can put a tent over that building temporarily, but they can't put a new roof on the Trop for like 2 years?
They're working on it. They are working. Every time I drive by, and you gotta start sometime. But every time I drive by, I go, "Why did you do it now? Like, why are you up there? Like, they waited for so long, and I know they had to get the money and everything. But at the same time, like, why not just wait till we know hurricane season is over, so you don't have to have whatever's up there right now going on. God forbid another storm came through." Yeah. I don't know if you've seen all these little memes and articles going around about the conversation, like, why not leave the roof off? Why not leave the roof off? Why not let them play with the roof? It was discussed. It was on the table. What they would have had to do is change the whole drainage system for the Trop. There's no drainage inside the Trop. So when it rains, like the last overhead picture that I saw, which was not that long ago, there was a fair amount of water inside the Trop. There's no way for the water to get out. So the option was do the roof or totally restructure the drainage system in the Trop so that water would be able to run through, and they decided it was a better option to put the roof on rather than get all that drainage going.
Wow. Well, I hope they get Wander Franco levels of rain under 16.
Yeah, it's it is the craziest, most like when you talk about fatigue of anything ever, the Tampa Bay Rays saga has to be one of the most fatigue is the only word that comes to mind. Like, it literally feels like my entire life living in Florida, 20 years, there's been some discussion and battle between Tampa, St. Pete, leaving the state. We're splitting half of it with Canada. We're doing this. Done deal at the Trop. Trop roof's gone. Deal's off. We're going to HCC. It really is. It's almost, you feel like it would be harder to have so many years without a definitive answer than to just come to some sort of agreement. And I do know that the storm changed everything. I think that things were locked in. That plan at the Trop was locked in, and the storm ripping the roof off brought it all down.
Got to be a Jinx franchise. When I moved over here in 2011, they were already sick of talking about that, how bad that building sucked and where they were going to put a new one. And here we are in 2025. No idea where we're going to put a new one, and the building still sucks.
It's it's
they're going to have a 30-30 about the Rays and just how they suck.
Dude, honestly,
it would
you're
be a great
absolutely
story.
right. I think that I don't know how much time needs to pass before you properly appreciate the drama behind all of it. And you do honestly throw in the Wander Franco stuff in the middle of it. It is all part of a story. I mean, the fact that everybody thought this long saga was over only for a hurricane to rip the roof off and cancel all of the plans for a new stadium at the spot of the Trop is crazy. And I mean, I don't know how much you guys talked about it the day we were out at Ferg's. They're kind of the business that I think of, obviously, first and foremost, I would imagine they will thrive. But you think about what baseball at the Trop and what opening day at the Trop and all of that brings to that corridor and to that business. That's the bummer from my perspective is those local businesses that will be negatively affected when and if they ultimately do leave.
And that's the part that does suck. Sure, it's great for our buddies at Riveters and Boda, the New Mexican Joint and all that. It's great, but that comes at the cost of Ferg's and places around there.
Yep.
R.I.P. Bacon Bitch.
Two quick wildlife things before we get out of here for the day. Every year, more and more, I look forward to this. And if it's not on your radar already, you got to be checking it out. The Brawny Bruins on the Alaska Peninsula. It is known as Fat Bear Week. And if you're looking to escape from all of the drama and trouble of the real world, maybe sink in to Fat Bear Week. It has become a wildly popular annual online voting contest known as Fat Bear Week. The main event featuring adult bears starts next week. And this, it's as simple as this. You go to fatbearweek.com and all through the Alaskan Peninsula, the wildlife officials there take photos of bears that have been putting on weight so that they can go into hibernation, and everybody votes on the biggest, fattest bear. It is a single elimination bracket style tournament, and all of the voting is done at fatbearweek.org until a winner is declared on September 30th. Dude, it really does put into perspective how fat these bears get before they go into to hibernation. A 1,200-pound male bear named Katme was one of the winners last year. There have been males over 1,500 pounds that have won as well. And they just got to get big and juicy before they hunker down in their cave and hibernate for the year.
Cocktail down in the Grand Central District is doing Fat Bear Week as well, but a lot different photos there.
I will tell you, we celebrate our own version of Fat Bear Week. Everybody appreciate their fat bear.
Hug your fat bear today.
And this is
from behind.
My computer's bombing, but either way, do you your eyes lit up when I mentioned the story? Do you remember where the bald eagle versus coyote video was?
Daily Mail or New York Post?
No, I meant like geographically.
What state?
I got it. I don't. I have got it. In August, a baby deer, RIP to the baby deer, passed away. I can only imagine of natural causes. And there was a trail cam posted up right next to it, and the photos that it caught are going viral with a badass battle between a beastly bald eagle and a coyote that are in full war mode. And you ever see those accounts on? I know there's one on Instagram that says like nature is metal.
Oh yeah,
and they're usually pretty traumatic pictures of animals taking out other animals.
Yeah.
This is one of the more metal nature photos that I've seen. coyote, mouth open, growling, teeth showing, bald eagle, talons down on his head. Right battling with him. This photo is as metal as any nature photo that I've seen these days.
It's great. I love to see a coyote effed up.
Yeah, I don't know who won. I think they kind of came to an agreement that they would both just kind of chomp on the dead deer together.
This is probably not real, but did you see the Instagram nature account that had the owl that grabbed somebody's hobby horse? You know what a hobby horse is?
Oh, yes. I thought that was real.
Oh.
When I saw it, I thought it was real.
No.
I mean, I thought it was like it looked like a witch.
Yeah.
Or like a
Surrender Dorothy.
Yeah, a owl riding a
hobby horse.
A little horsey through the air. Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next. Senning Show will be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. We'll be free balling. We'll be free wheeling, freight hauling, wild forking, and in the mix. Go see Diz tomorrow. He's going to be out at the Hooters in Brandon with Monica and Mike Calta for the Liquid Lunch. Will JP be on the air? You're going to have to listen to find out.
Will he?
I don't know.
You've been in a real AC/DC kick today.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, you know why? I do know why. I was watching the new Bad Friends episode with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and they also had Guy Fieri on as their guest, and they asked him for his one greatest album of all time, and he said Back in Black by AC/DC. So that's how these songs came into my head today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Before I get out of here, Bubble Down Car Wash is going to make you feel like you have a new car. You know, sometimes you think you need a new car, but what you really need is just a really, really good car wash. And when you go with that unlimited membership plan, you can go through as many times as you want. You got sand in your back seat from the beach. Did you have a bird incident? Maybe some love bugs on the windshield? Go right through as many times as you need. Long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, amazing staff. This place is amazing, and they've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill is their newest spot. Go through right now. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands is back. 102.5 The Bone and Seminole Hard Rock Tampa is inviting all Tampa Bay area bands to compete in the Hard Rock Rising Tampa Battle of the Bands. The winner's music will be showcased on the radio, and they will open an upcoming show. Now for the important part, and we can't stress this enough. If you have a good band, we want to hear from you. Now, you can apply if you suck, but we want to hear from the best bands in Tampa. Submissions are now being accepted. Submit your band's info now by visiting TampaHardRock.com. Deadline to submit your entry is Sunday, October 12th. More details at theboneonline.com. Don't miss your chance to compete and be crowned the Hard Rock Rising Tampa Battle of the Bands champion. 102.5 The Bone supports live music in Tampa Bay, and we want you to show us what you got. From the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Quick update for my driver's accident that we had I-4 East just past I-75. Looks like it's been cleared and traffic is getting back up to speed in that area. We do have reports of another crash, still Tampa side, East Bush Boulevard at McKinley Drive. A lot of stop and go traffic over there, so if you are heading that direction, add about an extra 20 minutes to your drive. Interstate-wise, both sides of the bay still looking great. Bridges right now running up to speed and accident-free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let them cook, Tampa.
Get ready for an epic engagement event at International Diamond Center. 3 days, September 26th through 28th. IDC's flying in the entire collections. All the newest styles from both Tacori and Veragio. Hundreds of new rings to choose from. Tacori and Veragio, the world's 2 premier ring designers, together on the IDC stage with special incentives or zero interest financing through 2028. See Tacori's latest, handcrafted by true California artisans with exquisite detail. And from New York, see the newest creations from Veragio. Unique, distinctive, and personalized. Buy any Tacori or Veragio ring at this event and get a $500 IDC gift card. Buy the engagement ring with a matching wedding band and get a $1,000 gift card. Also, check out new fine jewelry from these renowned designers. Let the experts at IDC help you find both the perfect ring and the most dazzling diamond during this incredible 3-day event. Get the guaranteed best price, up to $1,500 in savings, or interest-free financing till 2028. It's September 26th, 27th, and 28th, and only at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota on approved credit.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do, but with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Went to the doctor to get checked out. He said, everything's really good. Do want to let you know, though, you are pre-diabetic. And I was like, who isn't, right?
From King of Queens and his comedy specials, Kevin James brings his new tour, Eat the Frog, to Ruth Eckerd Hall, Friday, January 16th.
Do you have diabetes? He goes, no. But I go, could you get diabetes? He said, I guess so. I go, let me tell you something. You're pre-diabetic.
Don't miss comedian Kevin James live, on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at rutheckerdhall.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. Most people don't trust dealer advertising, and I don't blame them, because most dealer advertising is misleading. You hear ads claiming huge discounts, but when you get to the final paperwork, they've added all sorts of things to the card that you don't want, but you're forced to pay for or walk away. It can be fabric protection, paint sealant, you name it. And these costly add-ons can run up to $3,500. And then they add another $1,000 to $1,500 dealer fee. It's insane, and it only works because they've worn the customer down. At Stingray, we don't operate that way. There is no dealer fee or dealer ad. Right now, when you trade in a 2011 or newer vehicle, you can save over $9,000 on a 2025 Silverado. No ads, just tax, title, and tag. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Can you believe it is week 3 in the NFL already, and nothing makes betting on football more exciting than a wager at Hard Rock Bet? It's so simple to use. Go online to the Hard Rock Bet app, and while you're there, you could check out the Stats Hub.